Okay, we are now live.
Oh, we're ready?
Yep.
Alright.
Come join us.
Wait, are we actually live or are we just
Yes, we
recording?
are. We are now live on YouTube as we may speak.
Alright,
So, like,
get ready. Alright.
alright.
I'm gay.
But what's up, guys? It's your girl Ruby, and we are back at it again with another YouTube video. This may be the most random time of the night streaming what? Daily podcast. Um, apparently we had the idea because like I was like ranting about some deep shit to Star and manga before Suki decided to join, and I'm
Is that
actually
a bad thing that we're doing?
excited. No, it's not. But like I'm really excited to start doing these because like I don't know, it could be something. So like let's just start rambling and like you know just talk about some deep shit.
Get ready to rumble!
But like, what's the topic?
Okay, so... Ooh, should we already like dive into some shit like relationships?
Okay, let's talk more about relationships. So like, okay.
Okay, so what...
Oh, go right
So
ahead.
what
Go
is
right
like
ahead.
one thing you guys... So what is like you guys looking for in like in a relationship, like in a man or woman?
Hmm. Damn, that's a good question. So like, okay, starting with me, I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't care about the looks. I don't care like who you are or what your history was. For as long as you're clean, we're good. But I'm only looking for the loyalty, um, honesty, because those are, really important. Um, that he is trustworthy. Um,
Uh-huh.
who can like support my needs. You already know. Um,
Ew, okay.
and just
You
like,
got a lot on your list, man.
yeah, like I'm just telling the real good shit. And like a man who can actually like not only support me but like support my future kids as well.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at you. It's just like the people like literally just stared at you right after you said that can support my kids. They just stared at you.
Yeah, I ain't staring. I ain't staring. No, I ain't staring. I'm spectating.
Okay,
So
for the new people, we're just doing a podcast.
okay, I like this. I actually like
Crazy
this.
shit.
Alright. Hold on.
I want to sit with...
On the floor.
Let me take this seat.
Ruby, I'm gonna sit here with you, okay? I have to
Bet.
stand on the table. I can't reach the mic.
It's my piece. Yo, come
That's
here,
so
Christina. Sit
good.
on my lap.
What?
You heard me.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Chillax. Why don't you come sit on the beanbag? Come sit on the
Damn.
beanbag.
What's up, Cloudy?
Anyways,
How's it going?
continue.
Yeah. Okay, so the topic is like relationships. What are you looking for in somebody?
Somebody that likes memes.
Oh my god. I like this. That caught me off guard.
Alright.
If anything, I want a guy who's like emo and goth. Like, I gotta love him.
Yeah.
cough cough right here.
Damn.
Like a love podcast? Lovecast?
Okay.
Oh,
Speed date.
I would say I'm like looking for somebody who, well, actually I can't say that because I have a man, so it's gonna get me in trouble. Wait, Mavis, I have a question. My man's is very loyal and shit.
alright. But, hey man, never let a boyfriend stop you from finding a husband.
It's what a boyfriend is there for, to become a husband.
Absolutely. And if he's
Maybe.
not, keep it pushing. If
Or
he's
his
not
character
looking for that,
development.
Mm-hmm.
Cause, oh bro, I hate fucking guys that just sit around and play with you like you're a fucking toy. You know what I mean?
I missed you.
Yeah.
Or like,
Sorry, I had to do
you.
that.
Like, I hate that.
Next question.
Everyone hasn't even answered the question, man. Yeah.
But we all answer questions.
Yeah.
Communication.
We're all in the same topic.
And a partner.
Like, what are we looking for in
Communication.
somebody?
No
Yeah,
anger.
communication.
Hell
I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
Communication is key.
No, I love that. Great. I feel like it's a key to having a longer relationship, you know?
It's like another wallet, basically.
Okay.
Star's just staring at me and I'm just staring back at her and I'm just like, so sorry. I literally can't
She's looking at me.
I don't know where to stand.
And I'm looking at him. She's looking at me.
Yeah.
And I look at him.
Who's singing that? Oh. I started looking around, I'm like, wait, who's singing that? What?
That was me. You know.
Oh my god. Yay.
Wait,
Alright,
I got that. Okay then, who you go?
so what's another topic we should get on to? So how do we feel about the submarine situation?
I don't
It's crazy that
understand
they,
why
so many
even
countries
want to
wasted
even
so much
do
money.
that.
Oh my lord.
And then the other thing, they told the owner of the submarine that it wasn't ready to go in the water, so she knowingly put something in the water that wasn't supposed to go in the water.
Wait,
Right.
wasn't the owner in the submarine with them? So didn't he die with them?
No.
No?
No. He's being sued right now because of the fact that his submarine wasn't supposed to go in the water. It wasn't clear.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
That's an L right there.
That's insane.
But,
Yeah.
they literally
took a
risked
ring
their lives to
player
go
to
see
use
the
the
Yo,
Titanic.
Blinkers, come join the podcast. We're over here starting a little podcast.
This is a podcast?
Yeah, and we're live on YouTube.
This is amazing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
You
use this
recording?
room.
Well, no,
Huh?
poop, she's recording. What?
Yeah, she's recording. She invited me
What
on.
did she say? No poop?
Yeah.
It's
No
recording.
poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
I did
at
say
my
no poop.
girl.
What you gonna do about it?
That is crazy.
Alright, but yeah, I
Crazy,
think
crazy,
it's insane that
crazy.
they really risked their lives to see Titanic. Like, the fucking shit. I think that's fucking insane.
You know what's crazy is that so many people wasted so much money trying to search for them after they knew that they already died.
Yeah. That's kind of a waste of time, man.
Hell no, they survived.
Yeah.
It was a waste of time,
Survive.
money, and resources.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How? They're Very not much immortal. a waste of time.
I'm a survivor. I was in the Titanic. I
SpongeBob
survived.
saved them.
We're not even talking about the Titanic, the submarine. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I
No, I
survived
have
that
no
shit too.
clue.
You
But
know?
no, she
I
died
like
like
opened
2
the
weeks
lid,
ago.
like I just got out.
Oh, right, buddy.
Okay, buddy. Mods
The
then.
people who imploded,
You got $1
they
billion?
just couldn't hang. They couldn't hang. Yeah, I got $1 billion.
That's crazy.
Really?
$1 billion bucks? Yeah, damn.
What the
We're not
fuck?
even asking questions at this point.
I personally feel like
So toxic.
I don't know,
This is a
like
podcast, my boy. I guess.
just from how like
Nah, it is.
they even have the
Maybe why-
idea,
Oh,
like
That's what I'm saying.
it's just crazy.
That's
Like why would
crazy.
someone be trapped in a fucking submarine and then just be
No,
locked
the thing
in
that caught me
there?
off guard is that they said it was controlled by a fucking controller. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
It
my
was
bad. My
controlled
controller
by a
died.
controller.
I didn't mean to do that, you know.
You didn't bring a pack of batteries?
Well,
Jesus
they were
Christ.
rechargeable,
I
you
saw
know.
this
I thought I
video.
could charge them on the way, you know. But
Guys,
Yes.
I saw this video and it said that the controller is made for throwing around. Is the person like chucking around the controller for the submarine?
That's insane.
I don't know.
That's actually insane.
Yeah,
But
that was my
they're
fault.
like
That's so
grabbing it and
crazy,
like
dude.
slamming it on the ground and like I don't know.
That's so
No, that's
crazy.
like-
What
that's
else?
very-
I wanted it to get to work, but
Nah.
it didn't want to work.
They're like talking about they're like it's made for throwing and then they kept like grabbing it and throwing it around the.
I'm like, give me a new fucking controller. What the fuck? Actually, I don't even go on that shit. Like, if I wanted to see Titanic, I would just watch the movie. I'm good on that shit. I'm fine.
Shit, if it were me to be in that
so crazy.
situation, I would have been singing, I wanna go home, I wanna go home.
Pretty nice vocal cords over there.
Pretty nice
Bro,
vocal
I
cords.
survived that shit. I'm a survivor.
A survivor, okay. Alright,
Like, fuck that.
alright. There was like hella TikToks on that shit when it was coming out. At first, I wasn't really like doing much digging into it at first. Like, when it was like day 3 or some shit like that, I think that's when I started like doing my research and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, educational as high now.
Well, I was like kind of nosy. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening? Everyone was talking about it. It was like trending everywhere. And I was like, alright, you know what? I'm just gonna see what's up.
It isn't even that big of a deal. It's just you know, another day of life. People die every day, homie. Just because they were like billionaires and shit, it's so important.
Okay.
You go next.
Exactly.
If it was like normal people, they wouldn't give a fuck. People die every day.
Ooh.
Yo, did anybody grab
Yeah.
their reboot cards?
The reboot cards? Yeah.
Nah,
I don't know if anybody
they only
made
had
it
like
in
a
time.
year or two to
Oh,
find it, but they couldn't find them, so
Yeah.
they couldn't come back. But I heard like you need $4,000 to buy them back, you know, it's like Call of Duty shit.
Why don't y'all leave them some like Slurpees or something? Like, what happened with that? Our med kit? Like, what happened?
Those shits don't work underwater.
They're in a submarine.
That's why, homie. All that pressure, it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Yep. But I think that's insane though.
It ain't crazy. It's just another day of life.
Another day. I mean, that's true, eh? That's very true. Alright, so... Oh, I just saw somebody fly.
Sorry.
Okay, so I do want to ask this though.
Ooh, okay.
So like, y'all already know about the AIs and the, you know, the UFO sightings and shit that going on.
gosh.
Like, how do y'all feel about that?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Like,
part of that.
Bro, I'm gonna let y'all know right now I don't believe in UFOs or aliens or
You
anything.
don't believe. You don't believe.
Like, I feel like,
Close-minded.
Like-
Close-minded. Kind of are you?
look, the universe is fucking humongous. I think there are other, like, other people or something out there,
Big
maybe.
fucking forest.
Yeah.
Books.
Because there's so many fucking planets. Like, if we talk about the fucking...
Bro, I live in Mars right now.
Uranus.
I've been feeling like, I don't know, like something deep down in my heart, it feels like we're living in the end times, bro. Like, it's fucking scary, but like, we have a long way to go though.
Right. No, the shit that's happening, around us, just like, I'm like, man, this world's
very long time.
end.
This is only the beginning.
Thinking it's the end times. It's like
Wait, can I show you guys a
before
magic?
time.
This is scaring me for some reason.
Can I do a magic trick? Just real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, look, you guys have to pay attention. It only works once, okay?
And I feel like the AIs, I don't know, I feel like they really are gonna take over the world with all this
conversation when he said
shit.
1 second.
Oh yeah, he can do
Oh my
that.
god.
He knows how to
Oh my God,
lead,
you can't.
like it make you think that he's
The
leading when he's not,
Antichrist.
and I don't know how he does that.
The Antichrist is
I
gonna
want to
be
know.
an
You need to
AI.
tell me how to do that.
I
Make
feel
people
like,
believe you,
yeah,
but when you
AIs
really
have
did.
some crazy shit. There's been like
You
people
thought
that
of that?
have used AI to like make Drake songs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And it sounds just like him.
Dog.
You gotta
I
click
seen
the
that
mic.
AI ad, right? It's like some big girl
Yeah.
shit, and it says like, oh, she could like even send you and shit like that. I'm like,
That's
what the
crazy.
fuck
Yeah.
type of bullshit is that?
That's crazy.
Weird as fuck.
Yeah. Do y'all think that
Ooh, I got a
AI is
question.
gonna like make people lose a lot of their jobs?
It's already happening.
Yeah.
There's literally robots handing out food where I'm at.
Yeah.
You own nothing and you'll
Oh
be happy.
yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
raising my hand.
Oh, what happened?
Did you know there's an
Wow, this is
AI and
crazy.
robot town in Japan? Like everything is only robot. Nobody's there
Yeah.
except people checking in.
No.
That's real.
No, that's actually
That's
scary.
awesome. That's
You know,
cool.
No,
the market of
in
the beast is
Japan they
actually
literally have a robot hotel. You check in through a robot and all that. Everything, it's called the Robot City of Japan. Unless, yeah, let's just, you gotta look into it. It could be fake, it could be just for show, just to get more likes, you could be right. But eventually I'll travel there and I'll let you know. People have said they stayed into it, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. What was your...
I have a question that we can ask.
Yeah.
What is the dumbest argument you've ever gotten with someone? Like in real life
been a
or
lot of
game,
my
I don't
days.
care. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Wait, you said what? You said what?
What? Okay, so what's the dumbest argument you got
I've
into
had
someone
many of those
in
with my
game or in
ex-husband.
real life? So,
The dumbest argument
for me,
was...
yeah, the dumbest argument you got in with someone. So for me, someone said my name wrong and I corrected them and they said there's no E in your name and I said I just corrected you and told you how it's said. And then they kept going on a rant about how that's not how you say my name.
How are they gonna tell you how to say your name?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Another thing, I was standing up, like I was on standing mode and I was standing and I was playing dodgeball and this person came up to me because my height is in my bio and I'm 5'6". And they came up to me and they said, you are not 5'6". And I said, yes I am. And I said, no you're not. They said, no you're not. And then I said, yes I am, I measured myself. And they go, what, are you a boy?
What the
Somebody
fuck?
said I'm not a cup of Christina. I'm not a cup of anything. One here.
But like the dumbest arguments I've gone in with is my name and my height apparently. Because apparently when I stand up in the game I don't look 5'6".
And how are they gonna tell you about your own height? What the fuck?
Exactly. That's what I told him. I said I am 5'6", and then the screenie came up to me and he was like, "Yeah, no, you're not 5'6". No way."
Yeah, cause she was like telling me about this story, and I told her
Oh goodness.
that's the most pettiest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Also-
Like for someone to
also
just
random.
argue about that.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Take a bucket rip.
Alright.
Alright.
Take a bucket rip right now.
There's been a few dumb arguments I've had on here. It's kind of hard to pick and choose one.
Right. And me,
You can say like 2 since I said 2.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
And for me, the most dumbest argument I've ever got is like, okay, now y'all live like with your siblings, and like when you have to share one fucking bathroom, though there's not like another bathroom, you have to share with your sibling, and they take more than like minutes in there, and they'll say, I'll be out in a minute,
Yeah.
and it's been a minute. So like, how long are you going to take in there? And they're like, damn, can you not wait? I'm like, I've been waiting. So like, what the fuck you doing in there? Taking a dookie? Praying to God? Like, what are you doing?
The one thing that I hate is when my mom, I don't know why, but every single day when she gets up, FYI, she sleeps naked. Whenever she gets up, she literally just gets up, doesn't think about it, gets up and goes to the bathroom. And then leaves the door open while she takes her morning shit, or piss, or whatever the fuck she's doing. And then she'll walk out, and she'll walk out and go back into her room. Like, she'll just walk out her room naked, and then she'll go in the bathroom and just keep the door open. Every time she goes to the bathroom, she keeps the door open. And I don't even know why, till this day. Like, she always, like, makes some dumb excuses. She's like, oh, because you guys usually always open the door and then not shut the door. Or it was, ever since you were little, you'd open the door and you just sit there and watch me or something like that. I'm just like, no, we didn't. What?
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, we're not little
Yeah,
anymore.
but when my brother,
like,
my brother, he moved his room downstairs, and then he told his girlfriend or whatever, he's like, thank God I moved downstairs. Now I don't have to see mom naked all the time, because it's just so,
He's horrified. Oh my gosh.
Bro, because his girlfriend's seen her naked, and my older sister's boyfriend has seen her naked. Literally everyone that's came in our house has at least seen her naked once.
Nah.
Wait, is she nudist? Does she like being like walking around nudist?
No, like, okay, so like she'll go to bed naked, and then she'll like just walk out without covering herself. She'll just walk out, go to the bathroom, or when she takes a shower, she'll just dry off her hair and then walk around the house naked. And then she'll go in her room, and then she'll get changed. Like, I'm not even kidding.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and then, like, every
That's so
single
sweet.
time that me and my sister see her, we're like, ugh, and she's like, what, you seen me naked before? Like, it's kind of hard not to.
What the fuck?
Nah.
It's kind of hard not to, because you always come out naked. You
What
always
the
come out of your room naked.
I do
Like-
not want to see that. I would like, I'm good
Yeah,
on
that's why me and
that.
my sister go, ew, and then we look away, and she's like, what, you seen me naked before?
Ew. I didn't want to. It was never intentional.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I would say. Yeah, that's crazy. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Or...
When I was younger,
Hey,
my
LG.
friend actually told me that ghosts were real, and it actually
How
got
you
my
doing?
brain that ghosts were real. And I thought that ghosts were real, and the person would, like, purposely scare me.
Yeah.
So ghosts didn't come in until later on. They're actually, before they were called ghosts, they were called spirits.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, like, they're like,
I'm good. How about you?
I don't even want to get into
Also,
detail.
hi, Star.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Star. OG says hello.
Yeah? Oh, tell him I said hey.
He's on the stream right now.
Tell him I said hey. Oh shit, I'm a dumbass. I forgot she said he's on the stream.
No, you're good. But I do like believe in the supernatural, cause like
Oh God, it's real.
I do like be
Bro,
hearing
everything's
stuff,
fucking real, dog. Shit, no one just be
and like
believing in this.
Aliens are real.
sometimes like see stuff
UFOs are
too.
real. Everything's real.
Even, nah, no, shut the fuck up.
Would you guys ever go to like a haunted house?
Hell yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Depends.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
yes, I would.
I've
Actually,
been
you know,
to
I'll
Battleship before
I'll say
in
this. I'll
Carolina.
say this. It depends on the crew that
It
comes
depends.
with me. It depends on
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
that comes with me.
I believe in the
Fuck that,
supernatural
I'm by
too,
myself.
because sometimes I be seeing things and hearing like footsteps whenever I'm home alone.
Yeah.
That's
Like, I mean,
that
Oh,
sounds kind of
shit.
suspicious, OG. Like, make sure
Hey,
you
look,
get the
you wanna hear a
sage.
story, dog?
Be sure to pray over that home and be like, in the name of
like-
Jesus.
No, it's
what the fuck?
Like, in the name of Jesus.
Like, the
Please, Satan. Please.
I wouldn't mind going to like a haunted house or any place that's haunted, but I'm scared of
Hey,
bringing, like,
founder.
I'm scared of like bringing like spirits back
Something
home
falling.
with me. Right, I'm scared of that
Bro,
shit.
you are scared. What the fuck are you talking about?
All right, you know what?
That happened a long time ago. Oh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
crazy.
One time, dog, I went to my dad's house, right? And like, my little brother
Yeah.
was nowhere to be found. It was just my other little brother. Dog, I
What?
swear
Yeah.
to God, I heard my little brother's voice next to my ears, like, hey, kid. Dog, I turned around, I'm like, what the fuck?
I cannot hardly hear
He
you.
sounded just like him.
Doppelganger, bro.
I was
Doppelganger.
like, did my other little brother come? And he's like, nah, I'm like, what? I just started tripping out. Just like,
I don't know what the hell you were saying.
That's scary. Have y'all ever had like experiences with like spirits before?
We're basically doing our daily rants and
yeah, I would go
like
to
talking
DJ
about
with
like,
my stepbrothers and shit.
you
We'd go
know,
looking
random
for
shit.
ghosts and shit like that, dog.
Oh,
Like,
hell
late as
no.
fuck. And like, we would just like be looking for ghosts. You fools ever heard that saying, don't whistle at night? Cause like, I guess you were trying
Yeah.
to get dead or some shit. We would be whistling on purpose, fool. Just to see what the fuck we find.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
hell no. I think one of my like older houses. Yeah. I think at one of my older houses it was like fucking haunted and shit because at night I would hear like heavy fucking boots like walking down the hallway and I would open the door and no one was there. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh hell no, I'm fucking flying somewhere else and buying a plane ticket.
Hell, I wouldn't even
Fucking-
blame you.
Yeah, I was scared as hell. Of course we ended up like moving and shit.
Like, I'm be hearing like, it's like these small little voices. Like anytime that I go downstairs and like snack a little bit,
So it's hard to hear.
and like
Yeah.
I'll be hearing like, oh no, it's like when you hear tiny little voices, I can like hear them go,
Sounds like
help me, help me.
Oh
Or,
my gosh,
like,
that's so fucking scary.
Dog, I think you're feeling schizophrenic.
Yeah, that's sounding like maybe you should get diagnosed.
Or like I'll be hearing like them saying,
Can I tell you guys a story?
Deacon,
Oh my gosh.
come here.
Stop. I literally have heard, I've heard
sound
like, I
schizophrenic.
swear I've heard like my name been called before. Like I'll be in my house alone and I swear I heard somebody like I heard my mom or something calling me and I'll be like, Mom? Like wait, I thought she left.
Just
What the
invited
fuck?
me.
Can I tell you guys a
And I'll like,
story where
I'll
I
go
was
looking and shit and I'm like,
I'll be back.
alright. Bye,
The-
Christina.
The creator of a place invited me. I'll be back.
Love you. Be safe.
Love you
Can
too.
I tell you guys something?
We love you.
Yeah, you can, what do you want to say?
Oh, can I
But
go to
like,
that mic though?
yeah, like
Yeah.
like I was just saying, like
Hold on.
Okay.
they'll either go, help me,
Can you
Tegan,
hear me?
or like
Yeah.
I'll like feel like they're
Can you guys hear me?
princesses, and like
Yeah.
I can like almost like
Okay.
feel them, like either they're like far away or like they're like really fucking close, and I'll be looking like my left and right like who the
Right.
fuck is next to me? Like
Right.
I
Oh my
just
gosh, do y'all ever get that? Like, they
mm,
like, there's like a presence in the room with you?
yes, like
Dude.
hardcore.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Here,
where
come
I
over
used
here.
to live, there was a hospital that was abandoned next to my house, and it's that a lot of people have died there, a lot.
Oh.
Not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, but there is a mentally insane dude there. So he was a murderer, and he killed a lot of people there. And
Jeffrey Dahmer stuff?
our house is right next to it. Our house, our house is right next to it. And usually around 12 to 3, like at night, you could see faces on our windows. Like in the morning, you would see faces, imprints, everything and then we go to the attic, and you can hear stuff on there. And it's clean. We have
just
lights.
wanted
We
to
have
say
cameras
hi.
in there. I know, but here's the thing: we have dolls, old ass dolls.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's a you.
And we have cameras. And at night, we will see the art. Like, so we have cameras in my room. I want to see this shit. Nobody. Sorry if I'm not supposed to cuss.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good,
So we will
homeboy.
see
Yeah, cussing is
we will
allowed
see
on
a
my
lot of
stream,
stuff
so you're fine.
happening at night. I'll have the camera in my room. Okay, thank you. I was watching it for like a quick second, and then I saw and joined. Okay, and as I was saying, the dolls would start moving at night, and then okay, here's what happened the other night. My room is next to the attic. I mean above it, because it's just a little space. It's just a little space in the attic, and you can hear stuff knocking from under my thing, from my bedroom, and on the outside is the backyard, which is like 150 acres of land. We have no animals. We have nothing. There was nothing supposed to be back there. We have no neighbors. Just a hospital at our house. And you would hear scratching. You would hear knocking. And then you'll see black marks on our walls in the morning. And
Oh
and then
no,
so we
yeah,
bought
that's a whole demonic sign right there.
I know. And then we had a dog. He had died a few days ago. So we go outside. Listen, hear us out. Hear me. There's no road to get out of here. I mean, we could get out of here, just have to find the road. The road is like ahead of us, but no cars can pass by. Nothing. The whole fence, the whole acres is guarded with the metal and chicken wire, so nobody can get in. And that morning, our dog's jaw was, gone. I'm like, how can this happen? There was no animals, there were no wolves, there was nothing there. It's a nice grassy, nice area. And our dog somehow was
Yeah, I
missing
gotta go hold
his...
the.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Bye, Blue.
Damn it! Never mind. That room's full as fuck again.
Okay.
My zero day, my bad.
And
You're good.
yeah, we would see a lot of stuff at night happening in that house. So I'm currently in my grandpa's house.
Hi, the
because
founder.
a lot of stuff will happen. Okay, I have speakers, right? I have radio. I'm a music person. I love music. I have speakers. I have everything in my house. At night, my speakers would turn on. They would turn on, and they would start. They will start playing random noises. They will start into static, and then they'll start saying, "Get out, do something." I have recordings that I've made for a while that I'm keeping to myself. I have a cassette player that records everything at night, so I can hear it in the morning. And there were just weird occurrences that they will turn on and say random things. And my aunt and my grandma have died in that house.
Not them crispy red chicken wings.
And it's just almost Every single night, even during the day, I would hear. Okay, so I have a Tesla, right? I have a Tesla. And you know, you can only turn on if the key's near it, if you have the app. And I'm not even touched. I'm asleep, and my car will just turn on. It will turn on. It will turn on by itself. I'm surprised it hasn't even drove off yet. It's an electric. It doesn't go vroom, vroom, vroom. And you can hear it, see the lights. Because when you turn on the car, it plays the song. I'm not gonna tell you the song. And I can hear it, and I wake up and I go like,
I'm a
what is
savage.
going on? That one, yeah.
I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. I know I'm a very good singer.
It would be it scares me to my bone, but I've gotten used to it over the years. And here's the thing. There's this tree. The tree we had buried an animal down there.
The tree.
And
The tree. The tree. Why are you laughing? Wait, can I put a comment on that real quick?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Dude, all I can imagine is me sleeping and then hearing "I'm a savage" blasting in my eardrums in the middle of the night.
I know.
I feel like I'd wake up like alert and I'd just jump out of my bed and like start doing like the freaking dance moves, man.
That was my song when it came out. And then, so we had buried my husky there. He had died of age. And let me tell you,
I'm sorry.
my other dog, and then I had a bloodhound who had died a few days ago. And so our bloodhound never barked. He's very quiet. He's very lazy. And our husky, he's dead, but we could hear her barking all the time. Her name was Frances.
That caught me.
I love Frances. I loved her. And then she died of age. And I can still hear her, hearing that. You guys ever hear voices that sound familiar to you? And then you're like, huh?
Yeah.
And then there's no one behind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so when I would hear, not my grandpa say, Junior, and I'll go, huh? And I go to him, I'm like, did you call me? He's like, no. Your mind is just making you hear things you're not supposed to. It's like something is calling you that sounds familiar. Not to say skinwalkers are a thing. They're not. They haven't been proven. Okay.
Hey, nothing's wrong with believing that skinwalkers
Are you asking me a question?
I'm raising
or
my
you
hand.
just want? Oh,
No,
yes, ma'am.
I'm
What you
raising
need?
my hand. I'm waiting for you to call on me so I don't interrupt you.
Yes.
One time, I was at my park, and it's an elementary school park.
Yeah.
Bro, my mom, she would open the door and like bloody scream my name, and I swear to Jesus, I heard her. And then I heard her like scream, like she kept screaming my name. And I swear, every single time that I like hear that voice, and then I go home and I'm like, did you call my name? And they go, no. I feel like they're like fucking with me or something, because it's like, because like you hear it, but then they tell you they didn't say it.
What if I told you?
And it's weird.
Yeah.
Well, we can go at
What if I told you it's
12 or
me calling your name?
Hey, I'm telling you a story right now.
That's a good story.
Yeah, 12 we can go.
I got a bunch of stories that I can tell right here, right now.
We're gonna go here to the other neighborhood, and then if you do,
I can't tell if he's telling a story or if he's talking to his parent.
no, hold on, no, my little
Or
brother's
I don't
talking to
know
me.
how
Give me 1
that
second.
is. Okay, it's my turn. I get to tell stories now. Let me think. Okay. Okay, so does anyone know what Wild Water West is?
Okay. He was asking because we were gonna look for stuff tomorrow.
No.
Can I continue real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Question before you start again.
Yes, ma'am.
How much longer is it? I'm just wondering. I'm not trying to be rude.
Yeah, it's okay. If you want, I could like shorten it a bit.
Sure, if you want to, I don't care.
Do you not want it to be long? It's like a whole life right now.
It can be long. I was just asking. It's because I'm kind of, I have.
If you want, I could
kind
pause
of
right now and you
ADHD.
can ask.
I don't know. I get told I have ADHD a lot, but I don't know if I do.
You wanna say a story? Well, and I could just bit a bit.
Nah, I can't really think of anything right now, but you can continue. Sorry.
Okay. So
I was just wondering.
there were a few days where I was alone in the house, and because I don't really like to hang out with my family much, since I rather have them have fun, and I don't want to intrude them while they're having fun. And I will sit in the house, and I have photos, a lot of photos. I'll be alone. I have a Polaroid camera. I love Polaroid. I love old cameras. I have a thing for them. That sounds not like that.
Thank you for clarifying.
Okay. I have photos of someone who looks just like me that would pop up at the outside of my house in the backyard. And I've showed these to my family, and they don't believe me until one night I said, there's somebody outside my window who looks just like me. And I've told my parents, you have to believe me. And then one day they checked. My dad got a thermal camera. He had everything ready. He went outside. He looked through the wood. It's like a little forest where I live, where I have it abandoned now. It's not a mirror.
I was just kidding, I'm sorry.
This is outside of the house in the back.
I just thought, what if you look in your window and you see a reflection?
No, I don't. I usually
Yeah, I was
sleep with my
just
window
kidding.
open.
I was just kidding, I'm sorry.
I sleep with my window open. So, if I see something,
Do that.
dude, I love it. And when it's cold in my room, that's when I can actually sleep.
I have a fan,
As I
I have
was-
a ceiling fan.
I do too, but it's not good enough. I don't like it. It's not cool enough.
I got a brand new ceiling fan recently, so.
And then my dad was looking around, and then he sees something, but he sees himself. I'm like, Dad, that's not a mirror. You can check. There's nothing. There's not. It's just woods. It's nothing but woods. Nothing but trees. And then he'll see something, and here's the thing. He doesn't give a shit. If something's there, he'll shoot at it. He won't even go, he'll just say, fuck you, bitch, and then just go.
Wow. Bro, I got goosebumps after you said. And I'm just thinking of myself in this situation. I feel like I'd just shit myself right then and there.
Here's the thing. He went at least 2 miles in that forest. 2 miles in that forest. Could have been lost. But he came out I knew where I was going.
Yeah.
He knows his way in and out.
Yeah.
So he has video footage. We have photos. We have everything. We've had someone look in our house before. They're called Ghost Adventures. The little adventure dudes. They've been in the house before. They've been in the house because not Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters!
I sometimes speak what's on my mind. I'm sorry. It's uncontrollable. It's literally uncontrollable. I don't know why. Once something pops in my head, I'll just say it out loud.
You just have to say it. You have to say it.
Ghostbusters. Calm
Like, okay. And there was a lot of stuff going on in that house. And so I got rid of the Tesla and I got a gas car because, you know, Joe Biden being a piece of crap now.
That's so true. Joe Biden can suck Donald Trump's
You
left
know,
butt
right
cheek.
after I got back a gas car, he's like, bring the gas up. And
Yeah.
it's better to have a gas car, not gonna lie. Okay, as I was saying, I'm kind of, I can't say that. Okay, so a few nights ago when I told you about my dog, my bloodhound, not the husky.
Yeah.
Poor husky. R.I.P. that husky. I love huskies. They're adorable.
Then I had a corgi, a very fluffy one.
No.
I named him Doge.
See, if my little sister heard that, she'd like, give me that corgi.
And I've gotten so used to it. I've gotten so used to it that I can hear him in my dreams.
I feel like you need a hug.
That's crazy.
They're in my dreams. And then you know sleep paralysis, right?
Yes, I used to
I
have
will
that.
wake up dead dark at night. It's everything. I turn off all the lights. I open my eyes. A little glimpse of something just like at my bed going.
What? Fuck.
For a
my
second, I
girl
thought he was
when
going to
it's
say
me.
he was purring. I was like, maybe it's your cat.
No, I don't have a cat. My dad doesn't like cats, so I never got one in my life. It
No,
sounded
like,
like this on the edge of my bed.
Ew. No.
This is what I did. That was with my Jack Daniels barrel right here.
That thing can go back where it came from. It can go back wherever
I
it
know.
came from.
I can hear it, and then I turn on my flashlight. 5 or 16, just pew. Like, am I tripping? So I have a camera in my room. I have a camera in the sala. I have a camera in the kitchen. And I have a camera upstairs and then in the third story. In this new house I'm in. It's like they're following me everywhere I go. Yes.
Did you install it, or did your parents install the cameras? Because I feel like it'd be weird if your parents installed the cameras in your room, or if they could see in the cameras.
No, the camera's in my, all the camera is in my room.
Okay, good. I was about to say, you better watch out, boy.
No, they're not gonna catch me doing illegal things in here, if you know what I mean, Ruby.
Who?
Ayo, what? What?
I know what you mean. I'm not even Ruby.
Hey! Don't make me come across this damn table. I got my fist up.
Throw some hands.
Why did you say that when I had a mouthful of carbonated water?
Bitch.
Okay, at least it didn't go up my nose. Watch your profanity.
I didn't even curse.
No, her. She said, bitch.
What you say? I'm just...
Oh, so you getting us some barbells?
Oh.
I was about to make this stream 18 plus right now.
Oh,
If you don't sit your ass down.
She's beating the fuck out of him. Beat his ass.
Yeah, beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass.
Damn.
Stupid hoe.
Sit down, Ruby. I'll
Stupid
expose
hoe.
both of us right now. I mean, just you.
Get into it.
Hey.
Go sit down right now, Ruby.
Nah.
Spank.
Nah.
Ruby
I
wants
think
all
he
the
deserves a
smoke.
spanking.
Damn.
Keep
She said, I'm tired
talking
of this shit.
your shit. Keep talking your shit.
She said, keep that same energy when I
Sit
get
down,
back to my
Megamind.
feet. Oh!
Excuse me? No, Oh, excuse the fuck out of me?
Megamind with that type of haircut?
Like, excuse you.
Who are you
Bitch.
calling bald, Baldy?
Nah, he did not. Bitch, you look
We
like
need a
Baldy
wax
Basic.
change that fast.
Baldy, or
He looks
Mr.
like-
Clean looking ass.
Huh?
You look like you got little turds sitting out the... Oh my god.
Not the noodle hair.
No, bro,
Not the
I'm
noodle
just saying.
hair. Now he looks like
With the bow.
that.
As I was saying, let's continue this story.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue my life
Bitch.
story. Sit down, thank you. I'll lock
I
you in
am
that
sitting
seat.
down on your computer.
Oh, you still
I'm using
talking
my
your
ass
shit?
cheeks to
I'm
You
not
still
gonna say
talking your
face,
shit?
I'm like, oh, there's my chain. Look, I found my chain. Okay, let's continue. I'm just gonna ignore this woman fighting me. Okay. I was like, let me see. Let's go back a few years before this all started.
I just have a feeling
I mean-
that the chat is gonna start like being very negative after I just said that.
The what?
I don't even know.
Yo, what's up, BT? Welcome to the podcast. We're live on YouTube.
Hey BT.
Oh, yo, what's going on?
Okay, so
I'm gay, for
I'm
your
gonna go
mom.
off topic and say something about something that happened with my friend, which had died a few years ago due to a car crash.
Oh!
Oh, damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
Spill the tea.
It's alright. So I think a few years ago, about like 2 years ago, before he had died, where were we? I think we were at Top Golf. You know what Top Golf is?
No.
No. Oh yeah.
No. Top Golf is
I'm
where
dumb as fuck.
it's in the name. It's in the name.
Yeah.
We were playing. We were doing a couple rounds. You know, I'm kicking his ass in golf. We go home. We take the. What's so funny? What's so funny? What's so funny?
What happened? I'm so confused. Why are we laughing? I was just gonna start
What's so
laughing.
funny, Dora the Explorer?
I was laughing something.
Excuse me, Dora the Explorer?
I know the hell. Do I need to come right back across that damn table just to beat that ass?
And that does not mean anything, I know, but still.
Not beat that
They
out.
call me Diego,
I'm not a
bro.
screeny,
Go
I'm a
Diego,
VR
bro.
player, and
Like,
I'm
do I
gonna
need to
fuck you up, bitch.
No, do I need to fuck you up?
What's happening?
And I'm a YouTuber that has way more subscribers than you.
Pow.
Bitch,
I don't give
shut
a
up.
two shits if you have more subscribers than me.
Well,
I
you
don't
got 10
care.
mil, I got 2.51 mil
You have 11 subscribers on this game. I have 445. Not even kidding, you can check.
on this game. Yeah, but this is virtual. Who's gonna subscribe to someone? I'm not a curator.
Neither am I.
Okay, let's continue. Go sit down, Flounder.
Shut the fuck up,
Oh,
bitch.
Who's damn. Damn. Alright. That one
I want
hurt.
to continue this story.
That
That
one
one's laying
hurt.
right now.
Yeah, I'm going-
She went
I gotta
all
go
the
to work.
fucking smell.
You gotta go? Okay.
Wait, whose channel is this live on? Are we actually doing
Ruby's.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
Yeah. Ruby, you should have dropped
And I'm gay.
the link
Wait, hold
in
on.
the
What's
chat.
Oh, here. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, yo, what's your YouTube channel? Let me search it up real quick.
We've just been talking here, doing a little podcast. Nothing too crazy. Me and Ruby were actually came up with the idea when we were just talking. And you were like, you know what? Now I kind of want to start a podcast. Ruby's like, you know what? That's a good idea.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to kind of like, you know, get whatever's on our mind out instead of, you know, holding it in constantly. And, you know, we're all friends here, so, you know, there's nothing we should be, like, you know, shy about or anything, or, you know, no judgment zone. So, yeah. We've just kind of been on topics about relationship and, the submarine that happened. And the billionaires are in there, yeah?
One time, actually, you know, I'll let you finish real quick. 1 second.
No, you're good.
You can,
Go ahead.
okay. It's not a very long story. So,
Yeah.
it's like a wicked story. I'm not even kidding. Like, it gets worse and worse. I promise.
Yeah.
So, it is actually about, like, a relationship thing. But, so,
Yeah.
I don't know how, but, like, so one of my exes, I always end up friends with his girlfriends because I know him more than they do. And he is like their boyfriend or whatever, which was my friend. They're like we were exes at one point, but then we're still exes, but we were like friends. We like worked it out. But so this dude always plays the I'm innocent card. Always.
Ew.
But, so, we broke up one day, and, because he was being an ass to me for no reason, and he wouldn't let me do anything, like, unless it was with him, like, usually he'd try making me go into bed at, like, 6 p.m., I'm not even kidding. Like, he'd try making me go to bed at 6 p.m., and then he wouldn't wake me up, but he would, like, let me sleep or whatever. But anytime he wanted to go to sleep, I had to go to sleep. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we broke up one day, and then he invited me to a party. This dude was sobbing and crying, and there's another girl in there. And he said that he might go with her because he's the type of person that just goes from one person to another. He doesn't care. So after a while, me and her were friends. Like, me and her were friends, and all of us were friends. And then he all of a sudden told her that she could not hang out with me.
What the fuck?
But she would secretly call me. Like, yeah, she would secretly call me and she'd talk to me. And she told me all the problems that they had because he wouldn't let her do anything or hang out with her friends or do anything like that. And he would boss her around. So I told her, I said, well, also, whenever he hangs out with me, because he could hang out with me, she couldn't. I told her, because every time me and him hanged out, he would always make a comment, like, he would always, like, flirt with me, and I would have to say, you have a girlfriend, stop, in order for him to stop.
Right.
So I told her that, and she said, thank you for telling me. And then after a while, me and her were in a party when he fell asleep, and I asked her when they started dating, and when they started dating, like the date of it, like sounded very familiar. So I'm like, can you tell me that again? And she told me it again. Then I sent her images of when me and him started dating, and then when we broke up, I said, you remember that day that he was in a party and he was crying and sobbing or whatever? And she goes, yeah. And I said, yeah, that's because me and him broke up. And she goes, he didn't tell me that. And I said, well, obviously. And then when she broke up with him, when he woke up, like me and her stayed up until he woke up, and she broke up with him. And then he told me that he was just paranoid that I would end up sweeping his girl, and she would end up with me.
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
That's wild.
And then, like, 2 weeks later, me and her got together because she liked me when she first met me.
That's wild.
And then, like, after I got to know her, like, I started to like her too. So we got together. Then the dude started manipulating her. I don't know how, she wouldn't tell me, but he manipulated her and said like I'm gonna kill myself and stuff, and I told him,
Oh hell no.
cause she told me that he said that he's not going to leave her because he promised her he wouldn't leave her.
Yeah.
So, he said that they aren't gonna break up, and then she said that he said that they weren't broken up, and I messaged him and I said, dude, just fucking kill yourself. Like, if you're gonna tell someone you're going to, just do it, because he keeps saying that he's going to and he doesn't, and then he just keeps telling her and like threatening her that he's gonna kill himself, and then I told him to leave her alone. And stop saying that stuff. Because he also did the same thing to me. He told me that he'd kill himself, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's crazy. Wait, he was trying to talk to you when they were together?
When me and her were together, he messaged me and said, I hope you don't fail her like I did.
What was that supposed to mean?
And he was being like he's playing the innocent card the entire time, like he didn't do anything wrong. Like, I'm not even kidding.
That's crazy as hell. Dude.
I have another story about him, and it's like, oh, it's wicked.
Yeah. I mean, go for it.
Like, another time, like, he was dating someone, and I went off, or he was like, me and him were still dating at the time, or whatever, and then I went off to go with my grandma, because I had to go with my grandma, and we went on a week camping trip, and someone told him that I cheated on him, so he cheated on me with all of my best friends.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell no.
Yo, what the fuck's going on?
And then this kid, Astro, he got in a party with them or whatever on Fortnite, because they played Fortnite at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the girl's name was Keisha. She was one of my friends. And, like, one of my best friends. And she always talks crap about this dude. She's like, oh, I'm never going to end up getting with him. Oh, I'm never going to do this. And he caught them because he was making a video. It was called How to Catch a Cheater. And the dude was flirting with her, and then he said, I love you to her, and kept calling her babe and stuff. And I watched the video.
Wow.
I watched the video, and oh my god, I was like so disappointed in this dude.
Sorry.
It's like, are you kidding me?
No, you're good.
You can laugh, I really don't care. I really don't. But anyways, like, But like, he flirted with one of my best friends, and then got together with one of my best friends, and then got with a dude, or like 3 dudes, or something like that.
Damn.
I'm not even kidding. And then he tried to come up with some lame excuse, because I told him I didn't cheat on him, and that he should have waited until I came back. And then he played the innocent card, obviously.
So, I can't stand when people don't, like, stand up for what they did. Like, you've been caught, why don't you just admit to what you did, instead of trying to do some dumbass fucking excuse? Like,
yeah, he's like,
dumb.
what the fuck? You cheated on me. And I'm just like, well, you could have waited and asked me.
Yeah.
Instead of cheating on me with, like, a bunch of people. He literally broke my entire friend group, too.
Yeah, wow.
I'm pretty sure Keisha committed suicide, too.
He has a good... Oh, shit.
I'm not even kidding, because Shadow told her to kill herself. Or something like that. And then I caught him cheating on her, and I told her. And then she just, like, she talked to me for, like, a week. And then she just stopped talking to everyone, and I'm pretty sure she killed herself.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Like,
I hope she
she stopped talking to everyone.
Yeah. That's sad as fuck. That's so sad. bad. Oh my gosh, that got dark fast.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure she did, because she literally cut off everyone.
I'm sorry to
She
hear
cut off, like, all of her
that.
socials and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, then after that, like, everyone kept talking crap about her. I'm just like, hey, yo, quit that.
Bro, fake ass friends.
It's not that we were fake. It's just, like, she went behind her back, and she knew that me and him were dating, and she still dated him and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that was sneaky. Alright, so.
Like, Buggy, one of my friends, she didn't go for him or anything. She didn't date him or anything. And didn't go for, like, the flirtations and stuff.
Yeah, good for her. Yeah, that motherfucker must
Shadow told her to block me, and she blocked me, and now she just doesn't
He
talk
went
to
through
me.
your entire friends group?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. In a week. Like, are you
In a
that
week?
dumb? Yeah.
Is he fucking like majestic or something?
Shit, like 7 days a week.
I'm not even kidding either. Like, I literally came back to, like, a bunch of shit. Like, people are like, wait, you cheated? Oh my god. Shadow cheated on you. Shadow cheated on you. I'm just like, yeah, I've noticed. Everyone's texting me saying that they're dating Shadow. Like,
What the fuck? Yo, he's a menace to society.
and
The man is a magnet.
Oh my goodness, if you saw the way this kid looked, you'd be like, how is he pulling this much bitches? Because he looks nasty. He looks laminated. He looks like he got laminated, not even kidding. Like, his forehead literally shines. I'm not even kidding. Milan could sing Reflection in his forehead.
Your friends must be a personality person, or...
Like, I'm also a personality person, but, like, I also... Looks do matter. Like, looks do matter, but I'm, like, you know, more of a personality person.
Right. No, I fuck with that. That's fucking wild, though.
Yeah, I know.
Like, your entire friend group knew that y'all were dating, too.
Yeah, they all knew, and then one of them, like, dove in, and then he dated, like, 3 other people that I don't even know.
What the fuck? Yo, he's a fucking menace. Get him off the streets right now.
Yeah, and then one time when he got a new girlfriend, we were all, like, in party, and he wasn't, and we were all talking shit about him, and we're all like, bro. Even his girlfriend was talking shit about him. I'm like, why are you with this man if you're gonna talk crap about him?
Right. Nah,
But, like, like, every time she joined, or, like, any time that I joined, like, the people there, like, always had something new to say. They're like, Shadow introduced us to a new girl. They're dating. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Can this dude calm the heck down?
Right.
And then at a point, like, recently, I'm not even kidding, this was recent, he said, because he went to boot camp, or whatever.
Right.
And when he came back, he's like, I went to boot camp for you. You want to date me? I'm like, yeah, no.
Bro, what the fuck?
They're like,
hell
he's like, I went to boot camp for you so I could change. I've changed.
They always say that. They change, they change, but they come back the same fucking person. It's like, what the fuck?
You know,
He didn't even change.
You know what else is really weird about this dude? Like, he's like, he's like, I don't know if I can say this while she's streaming, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say it.
What is it? Like...
No, it's like a bad word, I guess.
No, you can cuss on your stream.
Okay, so he like told me he's like I'm not slutty whore boy anymore. I'm cuddle monster or whatever. I'm like, what?
Ew.
What was that?
Oh, no. What?
He said, I'm not slutty boy anymore. I'm cuddle monster.
Ew.
That is so cringe. The most Cringeest fucking shit I've ever heard.
Bro, I would laugh in his face. That ass.
Like, because me and him were messaging, and he's like, I just got back from boot camp, and I'm sleeping with my hubby. I'm like, what the hell?
Huh?
What? And then he's like,
The
and then
fuck?
he's like, so much he had a boyfriend or whatever. And he's like, I'm sleeping with my hubby right now. And then he said, also, I'm not slutty, horny boy anymore. I'm cuddle monster.
How are you gonna... Ew. Bro,
Yo, what's up, Gregory?
Ew. Those words should never be put together.
How's it going?
Together. Look, got me.
And he said it all went away after the maturity and age difference. Even though he wasn't that much older when he was slutty, quote unquote, slutty horny boy.
Bro, I hate that fucking cuddle monster. Ew, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, I'm just a cuddle monster. I just like cuddles. I'm just like, okay.
Ew.
How are
Next thing
you?
you know it, he's gonna be a
You doing
fucking
alright, Gregory?
Discord mod. He's just
Gonna be a
collecting
Discord
kittens.
kitten. Yeah. He's gonna become a kitten. And then he's a furry too.
He's a furry? Oh my
Yeah, he's a furry. So he said, I'm gonna go put my tail on so I can shake, shake, shake.
Bro,
Ew.
no!
Oh, no.
And then I
Bruh.
said TMI, and then he said, it's not a butt plug, I swear, it's a strap-on. And I said, not yet, it's not.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Oh hell no.
Like, he
And
kept
I'm
saying,
alright,
like,
thanks, brass
I
rag.
don't even want to get the detail on what else he said, because it's, like, inappropriate.
What'd he say?
I can't say it, man. It's inappropriate.
I can only imagine what he's fucking said. Fucking
I mean, I
cuddle
could say
monster,
if Mavis
furry.
would, like, if, like, Mavis said I could, or Ruby said I could, then sure. Or I can just friend you guys and text it to you or something.
Yeah, that boy fruity for real.
Boy, fruity.
Love fruit up in there.
I don't, like, he said one other thing, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it because it's, like, inappropriate.
I don't know, I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie.
I look at you.
It depends, cause like, if it's not that bad, then maybe. But like, if it's too far, then yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like it's inappropriate. Like, I feel like little kids wouldn't know what it is, but I feel like you guys would know what it is.
Yeah.
Because from, like, how he talks, I can tell that he's, like, maybe 16, maybe 15. And
Yeah.
Star, I can't really, maybe, like, 15. Star's, like,
17.
15, maybe. I don't know, 17, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how old Manga is, though. And I can't text it to Ruby, because then like, the whole live stream will see it. Like, no.
Right.
So, like, I can't, it's like, there's no way. Unless you can,
Wait,
like,
do you have
somehow
her
pause the
Instagram?
live or whatever. No, I
wanna
don't.
see.
I don't.
Here, text me it. I'll send it to
Alright, I
you.
got you.
That's so fucking crazy though. I'm
You're
still not
gonna,
over
like,
fucking
literally
cuddle
barf.
monster.
I swear, this girl is gonna make a gagging sound.
Hey yo, what type of stream is this? 18 plus.
You know what? I should have had done that, but like, I wasn't even really thinking about it. You know?
Yeah.
Sushi,
Bro,
welcome to the
I'm almost done.
podcast.
You better mentally prepare yourself for this. I swear.
I'm prepared.
I got traumatized after he said this.
We're live on YouTube, by the
prepared.
way,
How do
and I thought I'd invite you because
Crack my neck.
I don't know, like, I feel you need some people to talk to, like, especially me, because, like, we haven't talked in a minute, so, like, you should definitely join us.
Oh, sushi.
There, I sent it.
Okay. I'm scared.
So like, if you have any like rants or stories you like to share, Sushi, share 'em.
I told you. I fucking told you. Do you think I'd be able to say that on live stream?
Now I want to know, like, it. My gosh.
I said, and then after that I said TMI, and then I literally just stopped talking to him for like 10 minutes because I was trying to process it.
That's so crazy.
Because I was just like traumatized after that, like nah.
Here, I'm gonna text it to Ruby.
On what, Insta?
Yo, I would never.
She literally screamed when she saw it.
Just know I would never text these words
Oh,
again.
also,
Okay?
I know this isn't inappropriate. He would search up like gay furry couples, and he'd compare himself to like him and his boyfriend. Like he'd be like, "This is me and my boyfriend," and he'd send like a gay furry couple.
Was he trying to make you jealous?
He said, "Hey, yo, nah."
Nah.
Like he'll
That's
like,
crazy.
He will, like send like
Crazy.
like him on. I don't know why, but he always compares himself to like the lady male, like the girl, like the more.
I just
like
think it's
lady male and like the couple. I
You
guess.
think? You tell me about it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Oh God! No! Hell nah.
I want to know.
Nah.
Can I say that on the live stream or no?
Okay. So listen, alright? I will allow only once, that's it.
Yo.
Okay, I'll say. He said he doesn't take it in the butt. He takes it in his mouth and all over his face. That's what he said. That's literally what he said.
Nah. Like, what is this stream anymore? Like, bro.
18 plus. You gotta put that in the title. 18 plus.
Oh my gosh.
He left. I know he left. He could not take it. That's literally what he texted me.
Ruby's
He literally texted that to me. He literally texted that to me thinking that I wanted to know. Like, nah.
Hey, like what the fuck?
Yo.
That was funny as hell though.
That's crazy.
I can't believe I'm
I
mad
wasn't
did
expecting
that.
it. I'm crying, bro. It was fucking crazy.
Freaking, she screamed and she's over here like, ew, no, ew.
I wasn't expecting it.
Wait,
No, 'cause-
Ruby, what is the chat saying right now?
And so Gregory is like saying, oh nah, and ayo. And then here's my reaction from everything. Hold on. It's having me go.
He said, I'm a dip before it gets worse. Yeah, but this
Nah.
dude, he weird. He's weird. He's mad weird. It's like funny, but it's gross at the same time because you can't think like of a person that would say something like that.
I mean, I honestly expected it from a furry. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, after like a little while processing it, I said, "How do you know?" And I regret saying it.
No hate to furries though. In case there's any furries watching Ruby stream, all love.
And listen, this is nothing offensive to the furry community, but like,
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh my
Where
gosh.
I was just saying he is a furry. He is a furry.
Hey, no hate to the furry
That's all I was saying.
Love them. They're sweethearts.
He just recorded.
Gregory though.
Like
Nah.
right after I said that, he said, "Nah, hey yo," and then he like left. He couldn't process it.
No, that's crazy.
So like, listen to
Dude,
this,
I got some
right?
crazy stories about this dude. I still have more about this dude. I still have some more juice about this dude. Like, nah. I'm not
So,
even kidding.
but listen
And
though.
it's not inappropriate.
Gregory says, "What the fuck, bruh? Like, hell nah. Motherfucker got problems."
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I got something else about this dude that he believes. Like, it's weird. It's not inappropriate. I, like, swear to God, it's not inappropriate. It's just weird.
What? What is it?
Okay, so this guy believes that he can touch you, like he'll be on like screen. He'll be on like touch your arm or something. Like he's like, he believes that he can like touch you from where he's at. Like so, what he does is he like puts his hands by his mouth and then blows on his hands and then rubs his hands together and then says 3, 2, 1. Do you feel me touching your arm?
What the
And then he'll say, I'm going up your arm, and he thinks that he can quote unquote touch you.
Hey yo.
Like
he's gonna use that to his advantage.
Like if I invited him in here, which I have him blocked or whatever, and I do not have him friended, but if I invited him in here and you asked him to touch, if you asked him to touch you, he would literally do that. He'd come up to you and say, your room's like, I don't know, lukewarm, and then he'd say, so I'm gonna warm up my hands more, or something like that. Like, that's literally what he does.
The special guest of the podcast, furry boy, cuddle monster.
Slutty, horny boy.
That's wild.
That'd be funny. That is pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that.
And this is all from one person, and I'm not kidding. This is all from the same person.
That's crazy. That reminds me of somebody in Crescent Cliffs. They had like a full bodysuit on VR. So apparently if you like touch her, it vibrates that area. Or, you know, it like, you can feel the motion in that area wherever you touch.
Yeah.
And a bunch of guys were like trying to touch her fucking, I don't know if I can say this on stream, but they were trying to like do some shit.
Her no square. Her no square.
Yeah. And she was like running away and she was like trying to help. She was like, help me, help me. Meanwhile, she literally can turn it off, but she kept it on because, I don't know, I guess she liked that a bunch of guys were following her.
I hate those types of girls. The types of girls that want attention from guys.
Yeah, and then she was like, help me, Star. And I was like, bro, just turn it off. And she was like, I can't. I was like, what do you mean you can't?
Damn well.
Right. You wanna know what man got me just said? He just texted me, nah bro got problems for real. Shit made me uncomfortable as hearing that, not gonna lie.
No, the first red flag about that story is when I heard Cuddle Monster. I'm never gonna get over that. Bro.
No, I think
I feel like he's the type of person
because he
to,
said,
like,
the first thing he said is, I'm not slutty horny boy, I'm cuddle monster. That's what he said.
I don't know why that made me think he was like he has like a tickle fetish or something. I don't know why that made me like think of that.
And then like people ask him if he can do like physical harm, and he's like, if I do it to myself, you will feel it. Like he'll be like, I can choke you if I choke myself. I'm just like, yeah, nah.
Bro,
What the fuck?
bro's a wizard.
Right. Bro thinks he's
And then
fucking
he's
Harry
like, my
Potter.
mom knows witchcraft. She's a witch.
Ooh,
bro was
I don't want. Well,
Honestly, the only person I like that's in his family is his mom, because his mom's actually understanding, honestly. Like, like literally his mom bashed his PlayStation on top of his head because he's acting dumb.
What the?
Which I don't blame her. I'm not even kidding, like she's acting dumb or something.
Whoa,
I got told this story. I got told this story. Someone told me, which one of my best friends, they told me, they said, bro, I was in a party with Shadow, and I said, yeah, what about it? And she said, I heard his mom grab his PlayStation and bash it over his head.
Yo.
What the fuck?
That's such a weird option
And his
to use.
PlayStation broke. His PlayStation broke.
That's abuse. That's not even discipline. That's abuse. Picking up a whole PlayStation and just, like, smashing that shit on someone's head? That's crazy.
Sometimes parents don't deserve to be parents,
do you
cause
blame them?
Exactly.
if you're gonna do that shit,
Like,
then
do you blame his parents? Do you blame his
I
parents? Or do
mean,
you blame him?
I
He's
think
choosing to act
no.
that way?
I think he should be disciplined, but not in that way. That's a form of abuse.
That's true. That's true.
That's crazy. Picking up a PlayStation and doing that's too far.
And then when I asked him about it, because I was talking to him, and I asked him about it, he's like, oh, no. They didn't bash it above my head. It just broke. And I said, yeah, okay.
So it just slipped off the dresser
Like,
or whatever the fuck.
Where's
you
the
have on.
police?
Or, no,
Where's the police at?
Oh,
CPS, come over here
A
now.
ghost did it. A ghost did it. I didn't do it. A ghost did it. A ghost broke my PlayStation.
CPS?
Because he believes in ghosts. He's like, when I was in a party with him, he's like, oh my god, my great grandma's looking at me right now. I'm just like, what? Because he's like, I can see ghosts. And then
That's so
I'm like,
random. Imagine just like chilling at a party and all you hear is my grandma's looking at me.
My great grandma is looking at me. My ancestors are looking at me. I'm about to make a bad decision.
Like, grandma, go back to bed.
This dude would also ask like sketchy questions, like sexual questions, weird questions, like anything. Like,
Wait, how old is he?
Right now, I'm pretty sure he's 17. And he acted like that ever since he was like 14.
welcome.
Yeah. That's crazy.
We're doing a little podcast still, and still streaming on YouTube. We're just rambling and sharing stories.
Yeah.
I got the most interesting ones. We're talking about the same person with like 4 other people. About 4 other things about the same
This guy
person.
is a menace.
He's a menace. For real.
He is. For sure. Oh. Damn.
I still have Ruby's reaction stuck in my head. I still have Ruby's reaction stuck in my head. She went, ew.
No, I didn't. She literally screamed. I was like, oh my god. And then said,
Yes.
And then said that I'm allowed to say it once.
just laughed like that.
And then he just said, nah, and yo, and then like went in the middle and just left and went to go process what I said.
Yeah. No, honestly, I did too. I was scared to open the message before I even did it.
For real, lol, yeah.
Yeah. No, that was funny. Do you guys have any, like, funny stories?
I gotta, let me think for just a second, and I'll come up with one. Ooh, I got one. It's a really quick one, too. So, I was texting, this random person texted me and said, I'm here to talk to you about your car extended warranty. And I said, what about it? And he said, yeah, it's overdue or whatever. And I said, you're funny. And he said, I know. It all of a sudden went into, like, me and him, like, getting to know each other and stuff. And he sent, so my sister walked in, and he sent PPL, as in people. And my sister came in, and she reads it, and she goes, did he say pussy lovers?
What the
She
fuck?
thought the PPL, she thought PPL meant pussy lovers.
Oh, thank you.
LOL. And I just like laughed. I laughed so hard. Like,
Thank you.
it was so funny. The fact of how she thought it meant pussy lovers. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I thought that was so funny, and that was a quick story, but that was super funny.
Yeah.
This one isn't funny, but like, oh my goodness, I beat the crap out of this like 4th grader.
What the fuck?
Okay, I have a good reason. I have a good reason why I beat the crap. Like, I beat this kid up. I'm not even kidding.
Okay, what was
for
it?
like a week, my neighbor, he's like our childhood freaking tormentor. And he's younger than me. Like, usually whenever I went outside, he'd be like, hey, hippo, or, oh, the hippo's coming.
Oh, what
And
the
he'd
fuck?
make like comments like that. So for like a week, we all went to the same school, FYI. Me, him, and my sister, and this other girl named Talia. And so we were walking home, and they would sit in this like little sand area, and then they would walk up behind us. And they did it for a while, so I told Zadie to come in front of me because I thought they were going to like pull a swing, and I'd rather have me get hit than my sister get hit. So,
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah, because I'm like a protective sister, and I know what it's like to like get bullied. Because my siblings, whenever I got bullied or anything, they just sat there and joined in with the bullying. But anyways, so that happened for like 4 days, and I told my mom about it, and she's like, oh, I'll sit outside and I'll watch. The day that she was supposed to sit outside and watch, she didn't. And these kids came up behind me, and I gave my sister my backpack because it had like a bunch of heavy books in it, and they kept like trying to swing at us, and they kept getting closer and closer. So my sister started swinging around the backpack and actually dropped it, and the girl grabbed it and hit my sister with it. And I ran after her because she started running when she saw me look, like I looked at her dead in the eyes. She started running, and then I started running after her, and then I pushed her and then started punching her, like in the face, in the shoulders,
Thank you.
in the legs, like I was punching the shit out of her because she was picking on me and my sister, and they wouldn't leave us the fuck alone. They wouldn't take a hint. So I beat the crap out of her, and then after that day, like a couple days later, she pushes my sister over and gets on top of her and starts humping her. Like, I'm not kidding. She full on, like, Zadie was like, or my sister, she was on her belly, and this girl went up behind her and started like riding her like a cowboy or like a bull.
I come back and I heard this.
So I went up to her and I shoved her off of her, and I started punching her again because, like, I kept punching her because she was being a little biatch, and she wouldn't take a hint. She wouldn't leave us alone. But she literally started humping her, and I pushed her over, and I punched her in the face, like in the nose, and then she left us alone.
Damn.
Like the amount of punching that I had to do to get her to leave us alone was like unforgettable. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Wait, can we talk about that story on stream? Is that okay?
Their parents didn't even care. Like, I told their parents, and I told them why. Because after I punched them, the school got informed with it, and I told them that I was using self-defense because they were picking on me and my sister, and they believed me because that was what happened. And then I went to their house and I explained it to their parents, and their parents weren't even mad because this girl literally got involved with like the cops for stealing stuff and getting in like fist fights and all of that kind of stuff. So like they understood and they knew why I did it, and they didn't even care.
Right.
Like they didn't even care that I beat the crap out of their daughter. Like, and it was like that was 4 years ago almost. 4 or 3 years ago, or not 4 or 3, 4 or 5 years ago. 3 or 5, I don't know. But yeah, I beat the crap out of her. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
because she picked on me way too much, and she didn't even pick on me. She mostly picked on my sister because my sister's like a sensitive kid. Like she's super sensitive and super shy.
I'll be back.
She's like the shy, quiet girls and stuff.
I'm busy. Freaking busy people. I'll be back, my loves. Sorry, I'm freaking busy.
Bye.
Look at you. It's not bye, it's see you. I'll come back.
I'll see you later, alligator.
See you later.
Freaking fool again.
But like, if you're gonna mess with my sister, you're gonna mess with me because I'm just like that protective. Like I'm very protective of my family. Like not my older sister or older brother because they used to like. I'm not even gonna say them because like it's personal.
That's always good. Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't say it because then a lot of people would know about it and like it's kind of personal to me. Like Ruby knows.
No, that's good.
And
yeah,
like a bunch of like only like my like really close friends know because I trust them because one time I told someone and they leaked it to like a bunch of people and they sent a picture of me in this group chat with like all their friends and they're like, oh my god, look at this ugly motherfucker and stuff like that. And I was in the chat, and they're purposely doing it to make fun of me.
Oh, bro, people are assholes.
Like, they're like, no wonder why this kid gets, and then the word.
Yeah.
And then they're, like, sat there and just kept calling me ugly, which, honestly, I think I was ugly back then, but now I feel like if I get, like, a little trim, I don't think I'm that ugly. Like, I'm more confident in myself now because... Like, I have longer hair, and my hair's, like, it's, like, not thin, but it's not thick. It's, like, in between.
Yeah.
And it doesn't grow very fast, either.
Yeah.
So, like, I cut my hair to where it's, like, shorter. Like, my hair doesn't go past, like, my hair doesn't go past, like, my jaw yet. But, like, when I first got my haircut and I went to school, everyone thought I was trans. Because apparently, in my school, if a girl cuts their hair short, it means they're trans.
What the fuck?
But, like, one of my best friends that I've known... Well, he's not my best friend anymore because he punched me, but... This dude literally punched me for no reason. So I was up on the stairs, like, above the stairs, like, on top of the stairs. There's, like, this little rail, and I was waiting for one of my friends. This dude came up behind me, lifted my arm up, and punched me in the ribs.
Oh,
and then right after that, I started running. Like, I ran. And then after that, like, I couldn't breathe. Because after you get punched in the ribs, you get the air knocked out of you. And then you run while you have the air knocked out of you. It sucks. Bro, my lungs were, like, burning. And I could not breathe. Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
And the other thing
I've never got like hit to the point where I got the, wind knocked out of me, but like I fell pretty hard before, and thought I was dying. I thought I saw the light.
I had to go through like the air getting knocked out of you a lot because of my childhood and stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Like I had to go through that a lot. Like, it's happened so many times, like, my friend will literally test it on me, like, I can kick him in the shins and it'll hurt, and he'll kick me in the shins, and it's like, my shins are metal, because it doesn't hurt me anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I can get kicked in the shins and punched in the stomach, and it won't hurt.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wow.
Jai, welcome to the podcast.
Is this a podcast?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit. So the other day I was at home the other day, you know what I'm saying, and I seen this thing, I was on TikTok and I seen some booty shit.
Oh, don't say nothing too crazy, because Ruby's live.
Who's live?
Ruby.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
She's live on what? What she live on?
YouTube.
Oh, we good then. Anyways, like I was saying, I was on TikTok. I don't know how old she was, but I seen some ass shaking. So, you know what I mean? That instantly got me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So then,
Jai.
Bro, no.
I'm Marilla.
Hold up. Damn.
I mean, it's nothing compared to what I said earlier, but still.
I was watching Amarella's TikTok. You know what I'm saying? She was shaking her ass. So, you know what I'm saying? So I beat my meat, right?
Okay, hold on.
That's enough.
Nah, that's
Watching
wild.
TikTok and seeing booty shaking.
And then I
Can
licked
you
it
say
off.
that on YouTube?
No.
No,
That's
die.
too much details there. I feel like he's just gonna leave now, and that's all he wanted to say.
I might have to delete this video as soon as I get done with this shit.
Yo!
That's not true.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna need this for real.
He's drinking wine. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna need that for real too. Nah. Is there another one? Yep.
Gonna need that. Nah, I'm gonna have to chug this. I'm gonna have to chug this whole thing. Yeah. Like, nah.
Makes you want to go get some
Like,
wine.
after what I just said, like, I'm still traumatized to this day.
I wasn't expecting that.
Gigi, let me see what time it is.
Didn't expect that.
Ruby, I'm trying to think about another story.
Your poor viewers. They're probably like, what the fuck?
No one is
They
watching
learned never
now.
watch story right now.
Cause I did have like three people watching, and then they just all dipped.
Ooh, I got a story right now.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I loved parkour. I loved it. Like, I would set up, like, my own parkour downstairs. I'd just grab random stuff and I'd place it on the ground and be like, let's see if I can go through this. So we got a wooden doll house, and I put it down. Like, I put it in this certain spot. I backed up, ran as fast as I could, jumped, landed right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like, my body went through it, and my whole, like, left or right leg, I got scratched all the way down from, like,
Wait. Run that by me again? Wait, what did you get punctured by?
No, I didn't get punctured. I jumped into a wooden dollhouse, and my body, like, slipped through it.
Ow!
It scratched, like, the back of my leg. It scratched me all the way up my calf, and then a little, like, halfway up my thigh.
Yeah.
And I don't remember
I
don't remember if my parents came downstairs and, like, picked me up and got me out, or I just flopped over like a fish.
On the
Thank
floor.
you, girly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But then I had to
That's
stand on the
fucking hurt.
table, and my parents were just, like, putting, like, this stuff on my leg.
Yeah.
They're putting this stuff on my leg to, like, make it stop bleeding and then heal faster. And then I had to wear, like, a bandage around my leg for, like, a month.
Ow. Damn. Oh. Wait, have y'all ever, like had a scooter and it, like, hit you in your, like, shin? Like, have you ever felt
Oh
that
my
pain before?
goodness, I think it only happened to me once, but I was watching YouTube, and it's like, it said Ohio mistakes or something like that, and someone was like spinning the scooter and went right next to someone and hit them straight in the shins, and I felt it. I swear to God, I felt it.
I used to do that shit on purpose.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but
You're a menace.
Yeah, and there's like a bunch of people.
I can't feel pain.
There's like a bunch of people, like in the video, it also had like a bunch of people like grabbing bowling balls and like rolling them and it hitting boys in the nards. Or like,
what are
them
they
like
preparing
throwing
for?
it up a wall and like a circular wall and then like doing a handstand and the ball just lands right on their nards. Like, they're being dumb, I'm not even kidding. It's like they're purposely trying to make it so they can't have children.
Right.
Bro, that's a free bisectomy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this happened recently too. I got one more. So,
Yeah.
so my cousins, they're like 6 or 7 and under. We went swimming like a week ago, Thursday, and then we went swimming Friday. Friday, we went swimming, and Kristen, one of my cousins, they asked me, they said, can you come with me to go to the bathroom? Because they're young, like they're younger and they need an adult or like an older to go with them. And so I went with her, and she is very, very truthful. So she went in the bath, and she told me, she's like, I have to pee. Can you come with me to go to the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'll come. And then, so we went in the bathroom, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go in this stall. Never mind, it stinks. And then she goes in another stall, and she's like, oh, I've been in this stall. Never mind, I don't want to be in this stall. And then goes in another stall, and then I was like, okay, are you going to go in that stall? And she's like, yeah. So she goes in the bathroom, and she, like, obviously sits down, and she goes, my pee is toasty. What the fuck?
The fuck?
And then, what the fuck? And then, and I said, I didn't want to know that, but thanks, I guess. And then she got up, opened it, and I said, you forgot to flush. So she went up to the toilet and looked down in the toilet and goes, my pee has no color. And then flushes the toilet. And I'm like, thanks, I guess. And I said, you might not want to say that in the bathroom, please. Let's not. And then she went to go wash her hands, and she's like washing her hands. And then we went back, and I told my grandma, and she's like, yeah. And then there's like these things called drop-offs. It's like a slide, I guess, and then like water goes down the slide, and like the slide like stops, like the water just leads you into the water. My grandma, she said she was gonna go on there. She has dentures, so me and my sister are like, remember, don't lose your teeth, as a joke. And she goes, shut up. When she got off the drop-off, me and my sister went up to her, and I was like, Grandma, open your mouth. And then she opened her mouth. I said, your teeth are still in, you're good. We thought it was so funny, like we were laughing so hard. Because like, we're like, don't worry, Grandma, your teeth are still in. And she's like, do you want to go home? I'm like, no. I'm not going to talk about my other cousin because I don't like her, because she's kind of a brat. I don't like her at all. She's very mouthy, and she does not listen to anyone except like those ones. Like, no, like we had goggles, and one of the goggles didn't fit Kristen, and Nora was wearing them, and the other goggles perfectly fit her, so I asked her if I could have them to give to Kristen, and she goes,
No! Grandma said I could have these!
and I'd be like, please? And she'd be like, no! And she'd smack me. What the fuck? And then I would like leave her alone for a little bit, and I'd go up to her again, and I'd be like, hey, can I have the goggles? And she's like, no! And then when she went on like the slides or something, we grabbed the goggles or something. Yeah. Or like one time we had to like have Grandma say something, because I was like, Kristen, those goggles don't fit Kristen, so I'm trying to get the goggles from Nora, but she won't listen. So my grandma told her to give Kristen the goggles, and then she's like, but, and she goes, just give it. And she goes, fine. And then she gives Kristen the goggles. Or, no, she throws them to the side. Like, she just throws them. And then Kristen grabs them, and then she hands them to Nora, or whatever. And then she, like, aggressively puts it on, and then goes, there you go. Like, yeah. She is a brat. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I understand that little kids can be brats, and we always have that one little sibling or, like, one cousin that's, like, a brat, but... Yeah. No, I can't deal with brats. Like, if I have to deal with a brat, it's over. I'm done for. Because I don't deal with disrespect. Because, like, Kristen, I'll ask her for something, and she'll be like, okay, and then she'll take it off and give it to me, or she'll give it to me. Like, she listens. She's not sassy about it or anything. But it's also because Nora is the youngest. And the youngest, we all know that the youngest is always the one that's spoiled and that's always the favorite or something like that.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Dude, whenever I'm in the car with my mom, I always hear, like, the best conversation. Because my brother has, like, he will say whatever is on his mind. Like, he yelled at my mom because my mom told him that he was out past curfew. He said that I usually get home at 10:30, and my mom said, well, that's not your curfew, is it? And he said to shut the fuck up, and then said all you do is code, play video games, and fuck Jeff, which is my dad.
What the fuck?
Yo. And then he told him he told her that she's a shitty parent. Like, damn, he has the balls. Because if I said that to my mom and my dad heard about it, I would be gone.
Bro, I'd be fucking...
Everything that I own would be gone. My rabbits would be gone. My VR would be gone. My PlayStation
I would be gone.
Probably. I would be gone in general.
I would literally be dead.
Like, if I said that to my mom... Like, imagine if you said that to your mom. Like,
Shit, I don't want to ever. What is...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, because, like, whenever my mom, in my opinion, every single time that my mom has a problem with me, she'll be like, okay, I'm getting on the phone with your dad. He can do it, you know.
Oh no, my mom should be handling that shit.
Like, she will say, like, she would be,
not even little.
like, my mom,
Thanos snapped me off the planet.
Not literally.
my mom, like, any time that you give her attitude, like, too much attitude, or you don't do something she asks you to do, she'll call my dad, and she'd be like, you can get over here, your daughter won't do what I asked her to do, or your daughter's giving me attitude, and he'd come over, and he'd be like, give your mom attitude one more time, you're losing your shit for 4 years.
Yeah.
And the reason why he says 4 years, because in 4 years I'm going to be 18.
Yeah. Oh wow, you're young.
Not really.
Yeah.
And then, like, one time I was at my grandma's house and my aunt was there, and she's like, see, when you're 60, because my grandma's 60, it's hard to go back to sleep. So, yeah, like, every single time I get up for a JRTC, because I have to go to a military, it's basically a military camp, and I have to wake up really early. Like, I wake up at, like, 6:45, because my dad wakes me up, like, 6:40 in the morning. And then we leave, and I get there at 7:15, and it doesn't start until 8 o'clock in the morning. And I told him, I said, he's like, how'd you sleep? And I said, well, I woke up a couple of times. But when you're 14, it's kind of hard to go to sleep. He goes, shut up. When I was 14, I could sleep just fine. But I would say
yeah.
Yeah. And I thought it was always funny. I always thought it was funny because it was just so funny.
When they were 14, they didn't have devices.
I hate it when, like, grown-ups are like, because, like, my dad, one time he came in my room and he's like, stop with the, oh, poor me shit. I had it way worse than you when I was younger.
Oh my gosh. Try talking to, like, a fucking, like, uncle or something. They always bring that shit up. Back in my day, you know, we didn't have phones. You know what I had to fucking talk to people on? A brick.
Bro, my mom taught me, like, this whole, it's called hand crocheting. It's what Hawaiians do, like, in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
And I was doing it, and she's like, I remember back in my day, I made necklaces out of that. I made jump ropes out of that. I'm like, oh really? And she goes, yeah, because I didn't have technology or anything about that, so I had to use my imagination. I had to use whatever I could, or whatever, something like that. And I'm just like,
I'm sorry I wasn't born in the 1800s. Jeez.
Exactly.
But yeah, this podcast
And then
has been like so
my
much
sister
fun.
be acting like my dad. My sister messaged me and goes, make sure you go to bed before 12:30. And then I said, yup, thanks. And she goes, please. I said, yup, I will. And then she goes, okay, love you, good night. Because that's what my dad always says. He's like, he always, every single time I'm at my mom's, he goes, make sure you go to bed at a decent time. And I'm just like, why don't you shut up? Why don't you just be quiet? Shut your mouth.
Damn.
I have to wake
You
up
actually
at
feel like saying that to him, or?
No, because if I say that to him, I'll probably get smacked.
Oh, damn.
I'll probably get popped in the mouth.
Well.
Dude,
Sounds
when I was
about
younger,
right.
my dad always popped me in the mouth. Anytime I gave attitude or anything, he'd just pop me in the mouth or flick my ear. Or flick my
I've
nose.
never heard of that. A flick of the ear.
Flick my nose. I'm not even kidding. Like, he would flick my ear, or he would, like, flick my nose, or he would, like, pop me in the mouth.
Yeah. I know about popping in the mouth. My sister did that shit all the time.
Like, he would, like, smack my mouth, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some
Right,
weird,
the,
I had some
knowledge
awkward
about that.
punishments. Like, sometimes when I went to my friend's house after school without asking, I would have to sit in the corner for, like, I don't even know how long. Like, my parents would make me
Damn,
sit
they
in the
put you
corner
in
for as long
timeout?
as I wanted. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, I came home and my dad's like, where were you? And I'd be like, at my friend's house. And then he'd say, you know what time it is right now? Did you ask? No. Go in the corner. And then he'd like, put your nose in the corner and stand up.
That's crazy. Nose in the corner.
Until you have to do like wall squats.
Nah. Okay, so the girl that I said that I dated, like that, you remember? Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
Okay, she told me that anytime that they anytime that they get disciplined, they get told that they have to do push-ups, and if like they aren't like doing, I guess, good enough push-ups, they'll have to do it over and over again until they're like 90-degree push-ups and stuff. And then she told me that that if they didn't, that he would like step on them and give them like more weight to like pull up, I guess. Or like she said that they had to do like military stuff like crutches and push-ups and sit-ups and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I kind of didn't believe it at first because like I was just like,
Yo, what's up, Jelly?
I got to know her mom because she told me things. I was like, yeah, I believe it now.
We're just doing a podcast.
Like, cause she wanted to buy her own chips, like her own bag of chips. And her mom said no. She wanted to buy her own bag of chips with her own money, and her mom said no.
How does that work?
I have no clue. But, like, it was weird. It was mad weird. Like, I was like, why won't she buy... I was like, why won't she let you buy a bag of chips? And she's like, I don't know, she just won't. I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah.
And then she bought like 3 bags of chips, and her mom said, why'd you buy 3 bags of chips? And she said, I bought it with my own money. And she said, well, you need to give one to your siblings. Or something like that. Or she said that she said she could get 1, not 3.
Forget them kids, bro.
like hate your parents for it, but then when you like look back on it when you're older, you're like, damn, you know what? I deserve that.
For me, I don't really think I deserved a lot of things that happened to me when I was a kid.
Yeah. No, there's definitely things that I feel like I shouldn't
Like,
have.
I can maybe think of some things, but not a lot. I think a lot of them were not reasonable. Like, when I cut my hair, I don't even want to tell you how many times I got spanked after my hair was, like, to my butt, and it went all the way up to my scalp.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot tell you like, how much I got spanked, dude.
Right. That's crazy, getting spanked for cutting your hair.
Yeah, my mom literally had a whole meltdown about me cutting my hair.
I mean, it is your hair. It's not...
Like, I understand that I was younger and I wasn't, like, mature, but, like, it's my hair. It's gonna grow back.
Right.
Like, when I first cut my hair short, like, really, like, pretty short, my mom, like, judged it hardcore. Like, she's like, I mean, I like it, but I don't like that it's in your eyes. And she wanted me to sweep it to the side like Justin Bieber when he was a kid. And I'm like, yeah, now.
Yeah.
But, like, every single time that I have my hair in my face, my mom's like, I wish your hair was in your face. You know what? When you go to sleep tonight, I'm going to cut your bangs to where it goes above your eyes.
What?
And I'm just like, but you don't like my bangs? When I first got bangs, my mom looked so disappointed, and she told me never to do it again.
Wow.
She said, don't ever do that again. Wow. You don't look good in bangs. When I got bangs the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted bangs because my friend told me I look good in bangs. She was incorrect. I do not.
Right.
Yeah, I got bangs and my mom's like, don't ever do that again. You do not look good in bangs.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And I was like hardcore emotional
over your hair.
Yeah, like I literally started crying. I went downstairs, I started crying, and I told my sister I was ugly.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Like,
ugly because she's like, don't ever cut bangs again. You don't look good at bangs.
I don't even know what to say about that. It's kind of speechless. It is your hair, and it does grow back. It's not like it's going to stay that same height forever. Eventually.
I wish that's how it worked. Like, honestly, like, I wish I could hit the redo button. The redo and undo button.
She shouldn't have, yelled at you for that.
Yeah, but like, I came home and my bangs were, like, in my face, and she's like...
And not make you feel worse about it.
Yeah, because I already didn't like it. When I first saw it, I was like, no, I don't know. And then when I came home and I had hair in my face, my mom looked at me and went, oh, don't ever do that again. You do not look good in bangs. Don't do it again.
What the fuck? Why would she tell you that?
So then I went downstairs. I literally put my head in my pillow and I started crying because I thought I was ugly. Because my mom told me that.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I mean, damn, she could have supported you. Like, she didn't even support you.
Yeah, she can support you. Like, I cut my bangs whenever I want to.
Right.
And then, like...
My parents don't even give a fuck about me.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry, Jelly.
So, I don't care, so I just cut them.
Yeah.
Like, my parents, like, I tried growing out my hair, but then, like, when you get split ends and it starts growing really slow, so I cut off my split ends. I'm really good at cutting hair. Like, I cut my hair all the time until my mom noticed and told my dad about it. I had a full 30-minute argument about my hair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's like so many times where I've like had like conversations with my mom, and she's like, we're literally sitting there fighting back and forth about this one thing, and I'm just like, you know what, you're right, I'm wrong. Even though I'm right in this situation, just fuck it.
Yeah, and then like, she's like,
not worth the fight.
yeah, she's just like, she's like, don't, like, if you're gonna cut your hair, you need to ask. And I'm just like, yeah, but if I ask, you're gonna say no, and I want to cut my hair, so I am going to cut my hair. It will grow back.
Great.
Just do it. Like, flip one sniff and just do it.
Well,
Like,
here's the
there's been
thing,
times
if
I
I
was, like,
do, my
debating
dad,
on
after they had that
giving myself
30-minute argument about me cutting my hair, he told me never to cut my hair again, or at least ask, and I know he's gonna say no.
Wow. Yeah.
I just do it if I want my hair.
Yeah.
But if I continue doing it, then they'll continue getting in arguments, and I will continuously get blamed for things that isn't my fault.
Right.
Hmm.
No, I swear, like, I hate when parents don't, don't admit when they're, like, wrong. They'll, like, swear up and down that they're right, even though you're right. Like, they never want to admit that what you were talking about was absolutely 100% correct. They'll literally fight you, like, to the death. Literally, like, fucking Hunger Games or some shit. About this one topic. Even though you're completely right. But they'll be like, no, that's not how it goes. You don't know anything. Okay, I know this is like off topic, but it's still about like parenting. When I first told my mom that I am bisexual, she told me, she said, you know your dad doesn't like gay people, right? What the
So the next day, I asked my dad, I'm like, Dad, Mom told me you don't like gay people. Is that true? He goes, no. And then I said, well, that's what she told me. And then when we went, and then I was just like, oh, well, that's what she told me. And then he's like, no, I don't hate gay people. She hates gay people. So then, like, after a while, like, for a while, I thought that I was lesbian because, like, I don't know. I felt like I was more into girls, but then I was like, but I would also date a guy. So I told them that I was lesbian. I told my family I was lesbian. My mom goes, so you went lesbian to bi, or bi to lesbian? And I said, yeah. And she goes, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
I bought
like,
so
now
much
I'm
stuff.
just like, I just tell people that I'm bi because I would date a guy. And I would date a girl.
Right.
But when I told my dad I was non-binary and I went by she, he threw a whole tantrum. Not even kidding. Because he asked me, he said, are you female, male, or non-binary? And I said, non-binary. And he goes, no, you're not. And I said, yes, I am. And he goes, and then he goes, no, you're not. And I said, yes, I am. I go by she, he.
Yeah.
And then he said, you know, the more polite way to say that is that you don't know what you are. And I said, it's not that I don't know what I am, that's just what I go by. And he got like all upset and mad at me. And then he showed me the paper and he circled female. And I'm like, Dad, I said non-binary. I didn't really care, but he's like, but you came out female.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what, whatever. Apparently it has to be a to the death freaking disagreement because I'm non-binary. And he's like, you haven't been non-binary ever since you got that haircut. And I said, I've been non-binary for a long time. A lot of my friends know that I am non-binary. Sadie didn't know I was non-binary, which is my younger sister. And you didn't know I was non-binary. Neither did Mom. Just my friends.
Yeah.
And then like the next day when my dad came to pick me up, he said, you know, your society's fucked because all this stupid gender shit. And I'm just like, that was not necessary.
You know what, I'll be quite honest with you, I was a lesbian once before, and I continue to be straight for, because the girl I dated before, she broke my heart so fucking bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I dated a girl all my life, and she was cheating by my band before, and then I just continued straight. I support my lesbian people and my gay people, but this I am an ally, so I do. Like I fucking do. Like I love my gays and my lesbians.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
I don't like eating the sushi on this game because it makes me feel uncomfortable because of the sounds.
Oh, the sushi.
Yeah, when you eat the sushi, it makes like a weird, like, mushy sound, and I don't like it, and I don't like sushi in real life either.
Yeah.
No, just eat it all.
But, yeah.
Oh my goodness, so I don't know if you guys have this, but it's called hibachi, and it's basically a sushi place. And every single time we go there, my mom gets like a heaping pile full of shrimp. Shrimp or clams.
Yeah.
And she would sit there, and I would watch her clean the shrimp, and I'd watch her eat it, and I'm just like, how the frickle frackle can you eat that?
Frickle frackle?
Yeah, frickle frackle. How the frickle frackle can you eat that? Because I just see her like twist the body and then rip off the head and then rip off the tail, and I'm just like, why? That poor animal. And she's like, what? It's dead. It can't feel anything. I said, how do you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
We have been doing like a
clams, she like
two.
gets a spoon, like she uses like the clam shell as like a spoon, like
So,
where the muscle
you
is,
like
and then
people-
spoons up a bunch of sweet and sour sauce, and then like eats the sweet and sour sauce with the muscle, and then just chews it up. I'm like, ew, nah.
Yeah. So do you like when people eat like crab?
I've never had crab before. I've never seen someone eat crab, and I've never had
love
crab.
crabs.
They fucking, yeah, they fucking break its fucking leg. Whatever the fuck they do, they just eat it.
Can we just like take
This
a
is
moment and just say
becoming,
we've been doing like a
podcast and ASMR video because of all this food.
I know, but like,
Like,
can we
all
like
the
take?
food around here? If I spawned all the food that I have, I think this table would be filled. But I'm not going to because I'm saving my food.
But like I was gonna say, can we just like take a moment and just say we've been doing like a 2-hour fucking rant / podcast?
Yeah.
It's been like 2 hours and 12
I just thought of
minutes.
a funny story. I just thought of a real funny story.
Okay.
Yo, that's so crazy.
Do you want me to say it or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is when like all of my siblings got along and we all like hung out with each other. But we were like, I don't know, I was like 3. My younger sister's like 2. Maybe I was 4 and she was 3. And my older brother is like 6. So he used to think that, so we never got like one of those horse things, like they have like, it's like a stick and then there's a horse at the end of it. And you basically ride it like a horse or whatever. So he pretended the broom was a horse, but he would go into my mom's room and then like give himself a wedgie and then like pull down his pants and then he would walk around shirtless with a wedgie in his boxers or whatever, his tighty whities. And he would say, giddy up, 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 and he'd go like along, like he'd go like this. Like the hallway was like this, and he'd go in the door, and then he'd go that way into another door, and then he'd turn around and he'd be like, giddy up, and then he'd go into another door. And it was like super funny at the time, because just like imagine, like, I don't know, like I thought it was funny back then because it was just out of the blue and it was random. Like, he didn't do it, like, when we were paying attention. He did it when we were, like, not even paying attention. Like, we could be eating, and he would be, all you hear is, giddy up, up, in the hallway. And then once you look in the hallway, you see a little kid and riding a broom like a horse saying, giddy up. It was super funny.
Interesting.
Like, I'm kind of surprised that none of y'all laughed because I thought that was pretty funny. Like, at the time, it was super funny, but now I'm like, that is so childish. That is, like, so childish. Like, that is a childish thing to laugh at. But I thought it was so funny when I was younger.
Yeah. Definitely interesting. Yeah, we've been doing this podcast for 2 hours. I think that's super crazy. So we really sat here and ranted to Ruby streams.
Yeah.
Can we just take a minute and say thank you and just good job to Ruby? Good job, Ruby. Good job, Ruby. Thank you. Like, me and Ruby weren't even thinking about doing a podcast. We were just talking to each other, and we were like, you know what? I think a lot of people could, like, relate to us, and, like, just, you know, a lot of people nowadays in this generation like podcasts and people talking, and so, you know, I was just like, you know what? I think it would be
Is there even anyone in, like, the live stream right now, Ruby?
What was that?
Ruby.
Is she okay?
She could be here, but her mic might be off. She just moved.
Oh.
Ruby.
Why?
Is there anyone in the live stream or no?
There's only one person watching. It's probably because I'm streaming late. Like, really late.
Yeah.
What you streaming? Are you streaming on Twitch?
YouTube.
She's on YouTube.
YouTube, okay.
Here. This is my Twitch and YouTube. If you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to.
Do you want to know the randomest thing I've ever seen while driving?
What?
Okay, so there's this little kid, I'm guessing he had to go to the bathroom, or like on the, like, you know, the roads with like tall grass, like roads with tall grass on the side, or dirt road or something. And we were just driving, and all of a sudden we see a dad behind a little kid trying to teach him how to pee.
Just stopping by saying hi,
That's
Ruby,
literally
and
the randomest thing I've ever seen on the road.
I'm muted, I know, because my Philly is asleep. I'll see you soon. Alright, Hypnotic, take care of yourself, and thank you so much for stopping by. We're just doing a little podcast here.
Are we ending the stream?
Oh, no, because I'm talking to a viewer who's on stream right now.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So like we were driving, and it's like one of those like plain roads that are just like straight, and it's like a dirt road, I guess. Yeah, it's like in the middle of nowhere, I guess. And all of a sudden, like, we're driving, and we drove by a dad, like, in front of, or behind a little kid trying to teach him how to pee. I am not kidding either.
oh.
That's the most randomest thing I've ever seen on the side of the road. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's pretty random. And my dad, like, saw him and just started laughing because he thought it was funny. I mean, I didn't think it was very funny, but he thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would honestly die laughing if I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where I live, depending on where you go, you definitely see some weird shit outside.
Yeah.
Fucking weird. The people who are, like, kind of just, like, you know, living on the side of the street, sometimes they get a little fucking aggressive.
Oh my goodness, that just reminded me.
Like, if you go, like, downtown, they know, like, a lot of people go down there.
Yeah.
And, like, just kind of, like, chill and hang out. So I guess they'd sit there just kind of, like, trying to get change or whatever.
Yeah.
And they just do some random shit. Like, they'll literally, like, aggressively, like, talk to you and shit, trying to, like, get some money. I don't know how they think they're gonna get money that way by speaking to you, like, aggressively, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? They'll just say, like, random shit, too. It'll catch me off guard and shit. It's just, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, my aunt, so she was on a call with my mom, and she's like, there's this homeless guy digging a hole.
Bull
and
crap.
Yeah, a hole, but like in front of a
Dang
bush.
it.
And my mom
Hey,
goes,
Brent, stay away from that.
"What is he doing?"
Hey!
And then she said that he's
That's
digging
for
a hole.
Roots.
And
That's for
my
Roots.
aunt was like recording or whatever, so he thought the person thought that they were taking a picture. And he started like pulling down his pants, and my mom goes, "That guy is trying to take a shit. I hope you know that." So when my aunt drove up and had her phone like up by the window, he thought they were recording or whatever. So he like pulled up his pants and walked away. And then my aunt goes, "I almost witnessed a homeless guy shitting, trying to take a shit." Yeah. Like, literally just imagine just driving and then seeing a homeless person, like, digging a hole to take a crap.
I saw once a homeless guy shitting in the street once before, out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I saw once before and I said, nah, I'm just gonna burn my eyes out with of my life, not see that ever again. Gross.
Yeah. Sorry, hold on. I'm texting Stardust.
So when my family first played like Cards Against Humanity, there is a card that said a diarrhea cloud. So we went to the store and my mom goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick." And she comes out of the bathroom and she goes, "Bro, someone sharted, like had an butt explosion in one of the stalls." And I said, "That dude got that diarrhea cloud for sure." But like we were all like laughing about it because my mom just came out of the bathroom like with her eyes like wide open. She kept like gagging. I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Someone just freaking exploded all over the freaking stall. Like shit, like diarrhea shit was on the walls and all over the fucking toilets. Like they didn't make it and their fucking butt exploded." And I'm just like, "Thanks. I really wanted to have it. I really wanted to know I really wanted that story to be detailed. Like, I really wanted to know what that toilet looked like in that stall. I really wanted to."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh shit.
Thank you.
Everybody's like out.
Hey, nobody was supposed to touch that cake except Rubes first.
But it's okay. I gave her some sushi. She enjoyed the sushi.
Why can't I grab this cake? I can't grab it.
There we go. Hold on.
Nope. This is bull.
I don't really know what else to talk about, to be honest.
We're gonna talk about celebrating with this cake.
I would say my favorite. I think I have a favorite show. I really like Stranger Things, to be honest. Stranger Things.
Ooh, I love Stranger Things.
I love Korean dramas and zombie movies.
Yeah.
I love horror movies. I love horror movies, and my favorite show is Stranger Things. Yeah. I can't. Have you guys seen like the Meg? Meg 2 is coming out August. August 4th.
The shark movie.
And I really want to see it. I really do, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to watch it. Too.
I might ask my dad if I can like pay like for it to go because I really.
I don't know if you guys. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know about the Nun movie, but they're making another one.
Yeah, I don't know about the Nun movie. I watched like Scream and I watched Smile and I watched
What's your thoughts on Smile?
Thoughts on Smile?
Really good,
like
the ending.
I thought it was really good. It didn't really creep me out it creeped me out, but like it didn't creep me out too bad because I don't like people are like don't watch horror movies because you'll get nightmares. I don't get nightmares anymore. Like I'm not even kidding.
Right.
Like, I don't get nightmares. I can watch whatever I want, and I won't get nightmares.
Yeah.
But
I would say it's a pretty good movie. I mean, I would recommend it. I'm not gonna try to say too much about it because
I thought like the blood scenes were like they looked really fake because there's like too much. I guess. Like I don't want to spoil the part, but like I thought because there's like a blood scene or whatever, and I didn't think it was that good because like it just looked like there was way more blood than there was supposed to be, and it was just like pouring out like water, so it didn't really look like anything, and it was weird. Yeah. But like the blood scene, I don't want to spoil when like the blood scene happens, but like the blood scene when the person gets cut, it's like water. It's like just water. Like if you watch it, which if you're not gonna watch it, I'll spoil it. But if you are gonna watch it, I'm not gonna spoil it. And I don't think anyone else
Don't you
here is
dare.
going to watch it.
You dare.
Like, but if you're not gonna watch it, I'll tell you what the blood scene more about the blood scene. Are you going to watch it or no? Yes or no?
What's yours?
Yeah, you're gonna watch it? Okay, I won't spoil it unless you want me to. Unless I have permission to spoil it. Like one part of it. Like it's not really an important part, but it's where like it all starts. Okay, so basically there's a therapist and then there's a patient. And the patient obviously sees something that like smiles at her or whatever. And it's basically a demon or whatever. So apparently in the movie, gets in her, quote unquote, gets in her. And then she like stands up and smiles and breaks like a vase and grabs the vase and cuts from like right here all the way down across. And it looks like just like water like pouring out of her, like red water pouring out of her like right here. And it just looks really fake because like if you were to cut from here right here, I don't think there'd be like that much blood like pouring out. Like would you think that there would be like pools and pools of like blood if someone cut themselves right here all the way down here? Like they didn't even like cut their like throat. They just cut under their mouth, like right here, like under your jaw, and then cut from right here there. Yeah, exactly. But there's like a bunch of water. Like it looked like red water, and it goes down. Like it goes down, and then she just passes out. Yeah. Obviously it would run, but it was like pouring like red water, and it looked like water. But like some parts, like there's a bunch of jump scares in it, like a bunch of jump scares. I'm just getting goosebumps by thinking about it. It's like, like it gives me the shivers. You know what, I'll stay up a little bit later. I'll power through the day. I don't really care. I was supposed to go to bed before 12:30, but that's okay. I was gonna go to bed at like 11:30 or 11:45, but that was like, yeah, no. Because I wasn't tired. I'm like getting a little tired. Is it actually scary? In my opinion, like it's somewhat scary. Like if you're... I don't think it's that scary, but it's scary. Like it's somewhat scary, you know? Like if you watch the trailer and you don't get spooked out, then you should be fine. Just watch the trailer, and if it seems like a not scary movie, then it's not scary. But if it is, then don't watch it. Because like if you watch the trailer, it has like basically a bunch of screaming and shows you a bunch of scenes, and if you don't get creeped out by any of them, you can watch it. It might be a little freaky. Like the end is a little like weird. the ending is a little weird. It ends weird. But otherwise, it's a really good movie, in my opinion. Like, if you're into horror movies like that, then, yeah, I definitely recommend it. But if you're not into, like, scary movies. Like, I watched The 100. It's a show. Have you seen it, or no? Well, so people, I don't know if you're going to watch
Sorry,
it.
y'all, my
It's like,
VR died.
you're good. But wait, Star, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen The 100?
No, I don't think so. Thank you.
Okay, so it's basically, it's a show, and it's basically about, like, people on a spaceship, and they want to go to Earth and stuff. But there's, like, other people on Earth, and they don't think that, or they can breathe in the oxygen, but some people can't. And basically they do, like, science experience on the humans, and, like, basically they kidnapped them, I guess, and then locked them up, and, like, tied them down, and there's, like, these certain people that eat other humans and stuff like that.
Whoa.
There's, like, multiple different tribes. There's, like, a tribe that, like, came from outer space, and then there's a tribe that's been there, and they're really, I'm trying to think of the word.
Yeah.
They're, like, really trained, I guess, and they are, like, really good at, like, hiding and shooting, and they have, like, basically, yeah, that. And then there's people that live in, like, this mountain, like, they're called the mountain people, and basically they live in the mountain, and they're trying to figure out a way so they can breathe in the oxygen, because they can't, otherwise their, like, skin will, like, bubble up. And then there's people that eat other humans, and then, like, the people that, like, want to, like, find a cure so they can breathe in oxygen, they take your, what's it called? Bone marrow in your hip. They basically get a screwdriver and they screw into your hip, and they take your bone marrow like that to get, sorry, I'm trying to think, to get, like, a formula, because they need bone marrow to get, to be able to, like, go outside. And they killed, like, a bunch of their own people, too, just to get the formula. Like, they killed a bunch of, like, the people from the spaceship or whatever, and a bunch of people from, like, their own people. And then it got, like, Catholic, I guess, and there's, like, this robot lady that controlled, like, you took, like, this vitamin or whatever, and you're, like, it's, like, no pain. You don't feel pain or anything, and you basically live in this whole new world. Like, you're not you, basically, and you're basically like little minions in the actual world, and then you live in a different world. And they, like, if you're gonna get punished and you don't take, like, the thing, they put you on a cross, and then they, like, get nails and, like, nail your, like, right here. They nail it to the cross.
What?
And they basically make you hang there, and then they, like, tell you to take it, otherwise you'll die.
What the fuck?
Like, if you watch it, it'll be more you'll understand it more, but
yeah.
To me, it made me feel uncomfortable, and it kind of, like, scared me a little bit, but not really. Like, it made me uncomfortable, and they're, like, using screws and stuff. Like, screws, or not screws, not screws.
Yeah.
They're using, like, those drills to, like,
I don't know if
your...
I like that, because, you know, I feel like they're mocking, you know, Jesus, you know, by, like, having them, like, hang there, like he did.
Yeah.
I feel like they're, you know, mocking him, and, you know, I'm religious. I'm Christian, so I feel
if you really want to, you can watch, like, a couple of episodes or something and see.
I'm Christian too.
Like, in my opinion, like, where the drilling stuff, like, it made me feel uncomfortable, and it made me, like, not want to look at it, because I don't really like screaming. Like, I don't like, like, bloody screams and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I mean,
but I watched the whole thing.
Check it out.
I watched the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just called The
I'll
100.
check it out. Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
I'll have to look into it. But Oh my goodness, I can't believe we've been doing this podcast. I'm glad that everybody made it, though. Everybody made it here. I think it was really a good idea to do this, because talking... Oh my... I love your shirt. Yeah.
Right now,
Wait,
I'm watching
I want to see
something
the
called
shirt.
like
I
a
want to see
show.
the shirt. Can I see the shirt over here? Can I see the shirt?
Oh, it's
Can I see the shirt?
kissing people.
You talking about me? I got a lot of anime shirts. Thank you.
Ooh, I like it.
But
I
like
like
I'm
it.
watching,
I like
it's
it.
called The Last Kingdom, and it basically talks about like how people lived back then with like all the kingdoms and stuff. And that's basically what it's about, and how women didn't have rights and stuff.
Yeah. That's
That'd be
crazy.
crazy.
That...
It's
How do you
not
feel
really
about
scary.
the-
It's more like a battle. Like it's more like a history battle thing.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about Roe v. Wade? How do y'all feel about that?
What?
How do y'all feel about the Roe v. Wade? How do you guys feel about that?
I haven't heard about
Sorry,
that
I
in
have
a
a brain
while.
fart. What is
Give me
that?
Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
I forgot what that's all about. Can you clarify that to me?
Yeah.
Y'all
so
don't
did
know
I.
it?
Yeah. Nope.
I do. I haven't heard it in a while, and I actually forgot what Roe versus Wade. What was it about?
Yeah.
I've never seen
So
it.
basically, you're not allowed to like do abortions if you're like underage.
You know, that hasn't even came up for like a while. I thought about that the other day because, like, for instance, there's women out there that can't have children.
What about
Sorry.
No, you're good. You go first.
I lost my train of thought. So basically, for women, like for instance, this is what I thought about the other day. Whenever women can't get contraceptives, they have to have the baby. Basically, they're stuck with what they are on. And I had a question into, like, for women that has been able to, like, what is it called? Basically, they're not able to have babies anymore. They're tied. Their tubes are tied. And when their tubes are tied and they decide that they want surgery to untie their tubes, could that happen? And even if it could happen, could they tie their tubes again?
Yeah.
Back. Could they? Because contraceptives aren't allowed. Abortions aren't allowed. You have to have them. So for women that decide that don't want to have children anymore, could they get their tubes tied? That is one thing I always wanted to know when that situation happens. I don't support that. I'm not all about that. I don't really support whenever women can't have, like, ways to stop themselves from having children. I don't support that. I believe women should have rights. Women has never had rights for centuries. Ever.
Right.
Like, it's hard for a woman to even become a higher up in a company because it's mostly men that are like, hey, I want you to be the CEO of the company. And when it comes to a woman trying to be... It hardly happens.
Yeah.
They gotta work their ass off to get there. And 9 times out of 10, they don't even get it. It's like women have never had any kind of form of rights.
Right. I think it's actually super sad because there's women who have been, you know, I'm going to say R word just because of Ruby streaming. And now they have to born this child that shouldn't have been there in the first place, that they were literally R-worded and they can't abort it. They have to raise that child and deal with that child that they weren't supposed to have yet, but had it because either this man, you know, raped this woman. I don't know if I could say that on stream, but I feel like the whole thing is just so bad. Like, because there are, children that have had to have a baby because of this law.
Yeah. There was a young child
So
that had
when
to go
that-
to another state in order for her to
Yeah.
have an abortion. And she went
Yeah.
through hell just by going
When
over
that
there.
law
Yeah.
came out, like, there's a whole thing in rec center where people would come up to you and, like, say, do you support abortion? And there's this one kid, and he's like, no, I do not support abortion because I believe that all life should be, like in life. Like, everything should be in life, you know? And I'm just like, but imagine the situation that the person is in. Like, that's probably why they want to, because, like, it wasn't supposed to happen, or like they were forced to do it, or it could accidentally happen, or they're just not ready. Like, would you rather have it aborted or have it like living on the streets? Like, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have it be aborted and not have to deal with that kind of stuff and have like I guess, I don't know, like not have a bad life, and like what if the person's not ready, or what if the person got R-worded, or like, you never know someone's situation, you never know why, because they're obviously doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, people don't just like do that kind of stuff and then just purposely like get impregnated, and then just be like, I want an abortion. Like, no one does that. And if you do, you're not a very good person.
No, I agree with that. It just made me so sad when I found out that they made that a law. And then, like, in certain states, of course.
Why are people
they
even
actually,
talking
fought
about that?
for-
Like, it's not even, like, up to you. It's up to the girl if they want to or not. Like, why don't you just give, like, the female the option? Like, if they want to,
And
then
the thing
just let them.
is, there was literally a woman in the fucking court that literally overturned that shit. That literally made that law okay. A literally woman, she's literally in there and said yes to that law. Like, you literally just took away your own right. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if she didn't care.
There was like one clip that I seen about as to why people chose for non-abortion. So there was this young kid and young man basically, and his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend didn't want to have his baby. He was literally crying tears out in the front of a parking lot, begging his ex or his ex-girlfriend not to have an abortion. I think that's why when it comes to those situations, it's still that law shouldn't even be thought of, but at the same time, let the woman decide, let the guy decide. That shouldn't be in the play. So I guess it's just because of a few people that said, hey, I want to have my baby. Please don't kill my baby. Like, this guy was literally crying in front of the abortion clinic, literally begging for his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend not to do it. I think that's the main reason. And there's probably all other reasons. But that's one that I did see.
But here's the thing, like, they broke up and everything, and like,
I don't even know if they were together. Yeah. Still, the law shouldn't be in the play.
The law shouldn't
force
change
it. Yeah, nobody should force it. That I agree with. It's just that I think that is the main reason why they decided for that situation.
Yeah, I've heard some people said it was like a religious.
Well, it also must happen a lot, because why would they make it a law if it didn't happen a lot?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really true.
If it's religious reasons,
I would
then,
agree with you with that. I would agree with you with that.
But I still believe that women should still have the choice if they want to have an abortion or not.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have like a
100%
forced
agree.
law that you have to have it. Because then like
the
like
little
the government
children that
like, won't even
weren't supposed to even be impregnated literally have to sit there and raise a child when they're literally a child. Like, they're not going to know what to do with a child.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I had my baby at a young age, and I grew up in a very narcissistic living household, so I became codependent and tried to support into guys that weren't fully developed, as of trying to be a man. I'm not going to say fully developed, but when it comes to them being able to even taking care of themselves, they're trying to implant baby. So yeah, that's why when it comes to Christianity and history and all that kind of stuff, I've studied into that because I am a Christian. I love people wholeheartedly. I had to root myself, my own family. It's a lot that I had to deal with in my piece and what I wanted for me and my kids, and I want my kids to learn. When it comes to people having kids, you need to wait till your marriage. I'm telling you out of advice. You got to sit down with your partner. It's called a planned pregnancy. This is the things we're going to need. This is how much we're going to need. You don't want your kid to go to public school. That is the last thing you want to do. You want your kid to be homeschooled or in a very good paid school. If you can't afford paid school or homeschool, then do not have a kid because it's 10 times more than that.
Yeah. In public school literally causes like issues and stuff because like public school, like kids like get bullied every day and it's just like nah.
Yeah.
And most of the time like they don't even get sticked up for. Like for me in my middle school, like I got bullied so many times to where it like affected me and it like affected a bunch of other people, including like my teachers, because I took it out on my teachers because they didn't do crap about it. And then when my mom called the principal or whatever, like I got jumped at the school.
Oh shit.
And when my dad went to go talk to the principal about it, he said kids will be kids.
What?
Oh God. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He said
and sometimes you also have to be very careful. Sorry.
It's okay. So people also, like, when I was in 7th grade, people would bark and meow at me. Like, they'd bark, meow at me, and then tell me to kill myself. And I told because I don't know why I did. I just did. It was at a time. I don't do it anymore, but I had, like, cat ears or whatever. Yeah. I'm not a furry, I swear on God.
I love furries. I'm sorry, I love it.
I'm not a furry.
Support it.
You won't, you would, if you were here earlier, you wouldn't like the furry I was just talking about. I'm not even kidding.
It's okay, I would have worn my furry. Hold on, let's dress. I'm about to dress up. Where's my furry?
Like, I support furries and everything, but I'm not a furry.
I support them, I love them.
And people would bark me out.
It's just not for me.
Yeah. But I told the principal, I'm like, people keep telling me to kill myself and stuff. And he's like, you're wearing cat ears, what do you expect?
What type of schooling is that?
I love Eevee Pokemon. She's my baby.
I'm not going to, I promise.
I love Eevee. The Pokeball.
I love Eevee too.
I just think
probably one of my favorite
it's
Pokemon.
just mentally and physically just draining. Just so draining. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I would make sure that my child is like homeschooled. I know that my child's probably gonna want interaction with like other people, so I'd probably put them in like a club or something.
I'd probably put them in like a
private
school or something.
Right.
Like not a
but
public, like a private school.
I'm kind of like scared of like.
That's the topic that I have to talk about. Paid school, of course. When it comes to paid schools, you got to be careful what kind of paid school you get your kids into because there are a lot of stories and history as to what actually happens into paid schools. Like I've heard stories that are worse than public schools. Public schools, most of the time, they get sent home. When it comes to private, you might not hear anything. So you got to be careful about what paid schools. So definitely on Star side when it comes to like homeschool.
I've to stop to do. I'll be right back in the bed, okay?
Is it okay if I say one more story and then I gotta go to bed? Is it okay if I say one more story?
Love you. Be safe.
Love you too. Bye.
We can talk all day.
I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up at 7 in the morning. Or
got my water and everything.
But can I say one more story before
I think you
I
definitely
go?
have to do research before you take your kid to any. Of course.
Okay, so like when I was in kindergarten, like I've always been in public school, but I was in kindergarten, I was a left-handed person. I was left-handed, and I still am. My kindergarten teacher would tell me that it is not normal to write with your left hand, and she would smack my left hand every single time I wrote with it, telling me it wasn't normal. So she would tell me that I had to write with my right hand.
It's normal. We can talk about that another day. We can do a podcast for that one. That's a long conversation. It is normal.
But
we're supposed to know our left and rights. That got changed because of a certain person that liked to control things.
Oh,
as to why school started even getting created.
Ooh.
And the lies that we had to be taught.
She told me, she's like, you can't write with your left hand, it's not normal. And then when I wrote with my left hand, she would smack my left hand.
Like, okay, I've been here, but I'm like editing my YouTube trailer.
I don't like the name Ezri. And she called me Ezrai. She called me Ezrai the entire year. And my parents would tell her that my name is not Ezrai, it's Ezri. Yeah. And she would not change it. She'd just keep calling me Ezrai. Yeah. So she got me like so upset because she kept like telling me it wasn't normal to write with my left hand and kept calling me Ezrai that I grabbed a chair and I threw it at her. I'm not even kidding. I grabbed a chair and threw it at her. Because she kept she would literally smack my left hand and say, no, that's not normal. Yeah. And then she would call me Ezrai all the time. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's actually insane. The chair part caught me off guard. Well, like I was younger and I had very bad anger issues, and my anger issues have came back. Like they've come back after like a bunch of personal things have happened. Like personal things happened, and ever since then my anger issues have like skyrocketed. Yeah. Thank you. See, I definitely think that school is definitely just something else. You definitely have to do your research when taking your kid in a place that they're going to be like for several hours. Yeah, but I'm going to go to bed. It's 1 in the morning for me. I need to go to bed. Alright. Be safe. I had fun talking to you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll be fun. No, I might be on tomorrow. I don't know, but if anything, I'll be on Sunday or something. But most likely, I will be on, like, for sure that I know of, I will be on next week Friday because I have to go to my dad's. Yeah.
Oh, you're a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm a March baby. I seen your bio.
So am I.
Pisces. What's your birthday, though?
Alright.
I'm March 10th.
17.
Okay.
17. We're close. We're like a week apart. Very close. Alright. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Bye. Or have a great night. I actually said have a great day. It's not day, it's night. But have a great night. Stay safe, y'all. Thank you, you too. I know for sure that I'll be on Friday, so next week. Alright, I'll definitely look out for that. Alright, bye guys. Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, school is just something else. Definitely, I would say definitely recommend doing your research before putting your kid into school, because public schools are just terrible mentally and physically. Any school is really. Private schools. It was good for me. What? Oh, I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I had my fair share of just like, of bullying, while being in school.
And it wasn't even like about like my looks. They wouldn't pick at me about my looks. They were just like, I don't know, just say like snobby shit to me. And if you know me, you know I don't take shit from anybody. So yeah, I definitely got into a lot of shit. I would say I got the most of it during like, I don't know. I feel like people started chilling down in high school. Like every now and then you'll have like those people, but it's just like, it started like, I don't know, slowing down during like high school. Like that for you? Yeah, yeah. And
You're
I think
talking
I
about
honestly,
paid school, look around, make sure that you get in the right schools, and then you went on to about high school. In high school, you're probably going to say something about like in high school, whatever you were going through in high school.
in high school, I was bullied by like, of course, it's always a group of girls. But I think it's because I knew this guy, and I think they liked him, and I knew them longer than, you know, they did. But I think they got jealous because I knew him and we were like friends and we would talk a lot. And so they just started like hating on me, and I think they like bonded with each other because they all didn't like me. So I think that's how they honestly became friends. It was just out of the blue. They all kind of like grouped up, and it was just like a group of them, and it's just like, oh fuck. And I don't know if they thought the guy liked me, but they didn't really know me personally, but, you know, knew enough shit about me. And it was just really tough in school, but private school or just, you know, any school like that, you can meet a lot of snobby kids that think they're just better than everybody. Thank you. You'll run into a lot of people that are like, you know, flex all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And think they're better. Right. Yeah. Even though it's, you know, either daddy's money or, of course, or mommy's money. But you'll run into like a lot of snobs in there and flexing like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you'll get that anywhere though. You can't really prevent bullying. I mean, unless you do like homeschool and shit. But like anywhere you go, you'll probably find like that one person or one group that doesn't like you. But I would just say you gotta keep it pushing. You know, keep your head up. You know, never look down. You know, just always keep it up. And you know, as someone who's kind of like had bullies, I would just say don't let shit get to you. Like, once they realize that once they find out that one thing that, you know, makes you down or sad, I'm going to say, for example, I have a family member that had passed away, and I think it was like when I was in no, yeah, I think it was ninth. They found out from, I think, a friend of mine, a so-called friend, and they kind of like never let that shit go, and they would just say things about her. And they would always bring up shit about her, and you know, of course it hurt me because she was my family member and she passed away. And they would just constantly like always talk about her, but they don't know anything about her. They would just say shit because they knew it, you know, hurt me. But now I kind of just, since that happened and I've gotten like bullied because of that, I just kind of made sure my head was always like lifted up, and now I'm just somebody who doesn't really give a fuck about what anybody thinks anymore. It's like if you have a problem, I mean, I hate to be that person, but it's just like, if you're gonna be sneaky, at least let me know that you're being sneaky so I don't have to fuck with you, because I don't care how long I've known you for, or I don't know if I don't care if I fucking knew you since like fucking kindergarten. If you're being fucking rude to me, I'm gonna let you know how it is, and if it really hurt me, you shouldn't expect me to be there for you and support you when you're talking shit about me behind my back. Like, I don't fuck with that. I hate when people act like they're there for you, care for you, would do anything in the world for you, but behind your back, they try to act cool with other people and talk shit about you because those people are friends literally because they hate you. So it's just like a group of girls literally just hating on you, and your friends will try to fit in with them because they think they're cool, and you know your friends will tell shit, your personal shit about you to them. Yeah. It's just, y'all can tell I've been traumatized. I've fucking PTSD. But yeah, school's tough, and I'm just glad that, you know, I'm almost done with it or whatever. Once I'm fucking done with that shit, I'm never going back. Honestly, thinking about like, I don't know, dropping out, but I don't want to. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Because I have like a career that I want to do. I kind of want to be, I don't know, I kind of go back and forth on my careers, like every now and then. I've thought about being like a therapist. I really like helping people, but you get paid a lot of money being a therapist, but that's not why I'm like there to be a therapist. Like I'm there just to help people strictly. Like it's good I get a paycheck, and a paycheck that's, you know, gonna help me out and be able to, you know, support my family whenever needed. Like I don't want to give money away that to people that just want it. I want to give it to people that need it. So I would definitely like, I've thought about being a therapist, just helping people, because I try my best to help people, and not, I want nothing better in the world just for peace and happiness. Although I know people have their times and their days and their downs. And I've been there, done that. You know, I completely understand what people go through. I still have my days where I'm like, get depressed out of nowhere. And just start, there's been times where I've like really had my like bad thoughts, where I've thought about like, I don't, I don't want to say it, but had my thoughts about, I just have like bad thoughts where sometimes I feel like the world would be better if I wasn't here. But I never try to talk about, that shit to anybody. I try to seem like a very happy person to people and try my best to make everybody seem happy. I try to lift the room when I join. I try to like make my energy like go up and shit, so everybody else has like just feel good vibes in the room. And I hate when there's like negativity in the room, because I'm just like, you can like feel when a room is like just something else, when there's like hatred between a person in a room together. So I definitely try my best to like, although if I have my downs, I try not to really show it, because I've been like, there's been times where I've tried to show it and people just acted like they didn't give a fuck about my feelings. So I kind of just stopped doing that shit and just kept things to myself. And I've learned that, honestly, it's for the best that I do that. Of course, I have my real friends that I trust, and sometimes open up to them, but sometimes there's shit that I want to keep to myself. And yeah, I've never told anybody that I've had those types of thoughts, so you guys are the first. Yeah, but I definitely try to, I love you too. I definitely try to, brighten up the mood for anybody, and I try my best to. I'm really bad at helping people when, I need help. Like, I'm super bad at doing that. When I try to lift people up when I'm at my downs, I kind of forget about my feelings and whatever I'm feeling inside for other people. And I'm really bad about doing that. And it's just a bad habit, and I've been trying to like get over it and shit, and I feel like I'm getting better at it, because when I'm helping people, I'm usually at my best. I try to be at my best and try to show people my best. Not, and you could probably tell that I'm kind of like a people pleaser. Could probably tell that, but it doesn't happen intentionally. I try not to, but sometimes I don't even realize what I do until afterwards. I swear, I have a brain sized of I don't know, peanut or something. But yeah, I don't know what kind of got me into like out of nowhere starting to talk about me. I usually don't try to talk about myself. I usually try to let other people express themselves. And I kind of just, keep what I have, screwed into the back of my head. So you guys are like my little, I guess this is like my little comfort zone, doing a podcast. Because, I just want to make sure that, people in Ruby Stream feel like they're safe and they're comfortable with sharing whatever they need to, share to us. I want this place to feel like a home. And, you're supposed to feel safe in your home. And that's what I definitely want to make this room. I want it to feel like home and feel like we can share anything with each other and don't have to, nobody. I want to make this like a no judgment zone too. No judging, no matter what someone goes through. I don't want anyone to judge, because then, no one's going to want to be in here and feel like they're being judged. So, yeah, I definitely going to do that. And there's actually, I don't know, I'm gonna have to talk about some shit with Ruby. Nothing too crazy. It's just about the podcast and the stream, um, and of course I'll update you guys on that. Me and Ruby, sometimes we'll do streams together. I'm sure the chat knows I do make appearances. With streams with my mother. So those are super fun. If you guys haven't already checked those out, you guys should. But yeah, I had really fun doing this podcast. I would totally do it again. If we do actually end up doing these podcasts daily, I would totally be down to do that. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had, fun doing this.
Of course,
That's
like,
good.
I love, like, doing these daily rants and stuff, because it, like, helps to, like, inspire other people, share a story, and,
Absolutely.
get the word.
Absolutely. And that's why I, started kind of opening up towards the end. Because I just want to make sure that your followers feel like they can share anything. If they ever need anything, they can, definitely join us and, talk to us and, feel like that they're at home. I want your viewers to feel like they're safe and, like I said, I want to make this a no judgment zone. Just want to make sure everyone's comforted and, comfortable.
Right.
Around us. And, this is supposed to be like a family, so we should definitely treat it like a family.
Of course.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my best friends. And I need to know your YouTube name again. I'm subscribing right now. I'm on YouTube. And I wish you could have told me on Instagram. I would have automatically added you. But after I do my videos, I'll be eating a teddy bear cake. My teddy bear outfit, my teddy bear bucket hat. And then I have a new, a kimono from Japan. Kimono shoes.
Yeah.
To wear while I'm unboxing a Sakurako Japanese subscription box. that I get monthly, and then my next one will be my Korean box, snacks that showcase different Korean movies. And then after that, I will be branching out to TikTok and this game. And when I do branch out, I want ideas with like close friends. After this, I would love to go show y'all the map that a friend built for me. And I want people, certain mods in there and everything.
Yeah.
Damn. I just did. But damn, it's been like 3 hours we've done the, the rant session and shit. And telling each other like, stories. Hell yeah, it was fun. But, like those two were just saying, no, you're fine. We look forward to actually do these because, I don't know, it's just like, I just want to get the word out and like inspire people with our stories and like help them, because we're
Don't believe you.
right. And like, I don't know, I've been feeling like maybe if we like help people and like gather people around and like, just speak their mind, then we'd be like a decent community. Like, I don't know, like, I've just been thinking about it. It's sort of like what I'm doing for.
I'm thinking about taking this seriously. Like, there's some shit I want to talk to you about off stream. Just kind of been thinking about, starting to be in your streams a lot more. I had a lot of fun. And I would totally do this again if we definitely do start doing these daily. I totally would be down to do these again.
Oh yeah, okay.
I want to do like a stream with y'all. So after, like I was saying in the next videos after I'm done, I want to give out a shout out to our new YouTuber. So we're on our new YouTube adventure. We gotta meet up in person in real life and do a mukbang or do something together. But yeah, I definitely could see the both all of us working together on that and giving big shout outs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, it would be really good for all of us.
Make movies together.
And also, just
trying to think of some storylines about my cup cafe, and I want y'all's help.
Yeah, like,
I'm totally down for that. I'll definitely start, writing some shit down, putting some stuff in my notes, for it. When we start talking about like stuff like this, it makes me, like start being serious about it. Yeah.
I'll be the beginning, basically. If I show y'all my map, I'm in my cup house, and I live next to my cup cafe. It's Cup of Christina, basically like a cafe for YouTube and stuff. It's pretty much it's a place where people know me and everything. Of course, I'll do my first video like an introduction, like it's just me, but not like a storyline. And the second one, I want to create a movie, so we live next there. Maybe a big storm happens. You come running out. Get in the house! Tornado coming across.
Yeah.
I'll add special effects and be like, no, the cafe is torn down, and the community starts helping out. So I'll just do the beginning, basically a huge storm, and then we'll work along that.
Yeah, that sounds really
and also,
want to be.
Christina, get on top of the countertop, because I might have to do my little outro here shortly. And also, guys, I just want to get the word out and, you know, do this for my girl. Her name is Cup of Christina. I highly recommend y'all subscribe to her channel. She's amazing. Y'all should definitely check out her recent post. She had tried Tokyo edibles, and they just look so fucking delicious. Y'all have to just watch it. So I'm gonna link her profile on my chat, so y'all can like go right ahead and like, you know, spoil her and cover her with lots of love and support. But if you guys have enjoyed the stream, feel free to hit that follow button, like, comment, and hit that subscribe. Mama, fuck. Where's my English?
Cut the cameras. That didn't happen.
Yeah, cut the cameras. But but also hit that notification button so you don't miss whenever I stream daily, since I will be doing this, you know, every day now. From I believe, I think I might have to make a schedule for YouTube because I don't have a schedule, but I definitely will, and will let you guys know on Discord, or if you follow my social medias on my profile, I will post and let y'all know.
Comment down below about this new idea that we have about making podcasts daily. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Do you guys think that you guys are gonna stick around, you know, and watch it? It's definitely a lot of fun for us, so I definitely hope that it's a lot of fun for you guys as well. Hopefully, we were super relatable and, you know, had some things that kind of threw some things in there that made you guys laugh as well. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, and everyone else seemed like they had a lot of fun too.
Manga, get in here so we can all say our goodbyes. But we love y'all so much, and thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Bye.